We're going live, boys. Keep it going, Martin. Holy shit. Roman's like, we're going live, and the first thing you say, a Shocker player is going to court because.
Yeah.
It's always
Don't click
beyond
your cousin.
cursed in this. Every time we try to start a session in this fucking group.
Every time we try.
Alright, you degens. Mel, you'll have to get your man.
That's not my job, though.
It's not ours either.
Well,
Okay.
You're getting him tomorrow, anyways, so why not get him now as well?
Yeah, I did. I messaged him.
You guys have fun.
I'm doing something. Okay. He's doing something.
Aha.
yeah, I'll let him do something.
Alright, well, then go for it, Mel. Recap me. You did say you wanted to do it.
Now I'm getting nervous. Okay, so last session, we started off with all dragons spotting, Arthur and Calbian. It landed, well, a little bit away from them. As soon as that happened, I activated the ring, so we could telepathically speak to each other. Told them the plan is, that I'm gonna take John and Dimension Door all the way to Portal. While Lockwick used himself as bait, so we had some time to get things started, to walk over there, etc., etc. We started Portal when the dragon tried to grab Lockwick, and Yornak saved him. Dragon got obviously mad and turned to Arthur and Caldian, until the dragon noticed Caldian's beautiful crown. He screamed something about the Grey Lady and how he's gonna kill.
It was not the ground that I noticed, but yeah.
Oh, it was not the cloak?
Yeah, it was a cloak. I thought
The
he said
cloak.
crown.
Okay, sorry. I thought I did say crown, but I thought it was the crown. It was the cloak then. Okay. I screamed out to the Grey Lady, started to shake heavily, everything, and Arthur and Caldian sprinted the fuck away from that thing. We kinda cowered together, and Lockwick set up a shield. Combat started at this point. Shield saved my life, therefore we managed to activate the portal after we got like dinged by the fucking crit of 82 hit points removed. Everyone went through the portal, some in a few illegal ways because they should have died. Back at the temple, Aeronax found out that he was in limbo for like 200 years instead of 2 years. Me and John talked to an orb, and Caldian got a free buff. Like not exhaust anymore. Happy Caldian. And we also messaged the dragons so that the children will come to our way. We sent our support to Aerodax, who's invisible pain, sort of, because all his family died. The end. Oh, we also got inspiration for a quick escape. Ta-da! Are you proud of me, Mom?
When did I become mum?
Mommy Ashwin?
No.
Remember? No, remember that?
Yeah. Anyone who brings that up is getting smited.
What?
Alright, well, ambient music is gonna be in stream, as usual. So,
Let's hope I'm not too much of a mess.
Well, Fab said it was beautiful, especially the ta-da.
It was.
So I'm proud of myself.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
as usual, adjust it as you guys need to.
I wrote Epidose.
You roll what?
Oh, I love this music.
Instead of episode, I wrote Epidose.
Okay.
Amazing. 10 out of 10.
Fuck's sake. Alright. Anyway, we begin today. After everything that happened last session, all of you sleeping it off, and then unless you want to do something during this day,
Yes.
Alright.
I just wanted to
well, in
ask
that
the
case,
group
we will start after all of you wake up.
just quick question to the group. Do we, while we're waiting for the kids, do we have a few days, right? So
Alright.
You have 2 days.
yeah, well, 2 days.
Mhm.
It's the day after we arrived, like came back. So we might have a chance to check where the portal leads. We do not know where it leads. Maybe to secure safe passage. How do you guys find this idea? It is of course up to Undina.
I need to up his volume.
I'm
But
honestly quite tired.
well, it doesn't have to be all of us going, right? Some of us
I-
can wait here for the kids. Some of us can go through and check the surrounding. And you will join us if it's safe, and if not, then we will make it safe. Ondina, of course, will have to stay here because she's the only one who can reactivate the portal for the rest of the people. But it is, of course, an idea. And
Give me a second.
Does what work like what?
He said, oh, I have to stay here so I can reactivate the portal.
yeah, you don't have to go through, you can activate it.
That's not how that works.
I need to activate it from one side, right? Like from the side we're at.
Yes. You need to be at the location in
Mhm.
order to
Can she
activate the
just
portal.
cast it on it and activate it without standing in it?
That she can do, but
That is what I mean.
You would be stuck.
if you end up in a weird place, how are you getting back?
We're adult people, we could try.
Yeah? Bluster more? Bluster more? Fucking man just got sent to the Shadow Realm, got chased by a dragon, and immediately after was like, hey, we'll leave the one who can teleport us behind.
I don't
Let's
mind.
try the
I'm
other
good
one.
here. For
Another
now.
option is to come here and the dragons will have to wait a day. With the
You could,
kids.
as you suggested, like, Robin, technically, yes, she could open the portal, and you guys could go through, but then you wouldn't have a way of getting back, unless
Sending.
someone opened the portal on the other side.
They can tell me where the fuck they are.
They can tell
Yay.
you where they are, but you
Well,
can't open the portal from this side.
That is what I mean. It is a risk, but it is better than dragging the kids with us and then having to defend them. If you understand what I mean. After all, we do not know where the portal leads directly and whether it's safe or not.
Ashwin, just making this clear for myself. Is the portal one-sided to enter and exit, or
As in?
because I think Caldion thinks he can somehow time.
Okay, so how teleportation circle works, right, is that you
Hmm.
have these coordinates to a location that you wish to go to, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
If you're drawing the circle yourself, it is a single use and it will take you to that location and that's it. If you're using it on a portal that already exists, then it will, for a moment, bind those two together and you will arrive in the other place. And if you know the inscriptions for the one that you came from, you can also travel back in the same way. That is how it works.
Mhm.
I'm not sure if Martin looks confused or understood.
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine. I
Oh man. Well, it's up to us guys. What do you think? I believe John wants to keep the kids safe. I think all of us want to keep the kids safe, and if we cross the portal and it leads to somewhere unknown and needs to be fought, who knows what that creature that left behind.
um, I I mean, I guess I could stay here, let you guys through, but you can't come back then. Just tell me then if it's safe.
You will have to contact us.
Obviously.
But I don't want to go alone. And since this place is safe, it would be better to go as a larger group. Well, I assume it's safe. Nothing attacked us yet, and you assured us it is. With the goddess or that glowing orb or whatever that was.
Hmm.
What do you think, John?
Well, if going through, how can we guarantee that it leads to the Sims? Does it lead to the Sim? That if we go through and some stay behind, that if they open and go through, it will lead to the exact same spot.
From the limited information that I have, that's how they work. Unless anybody knows anything else.
I look towards the people who casts these kinds of spells. So basically, I'm gonna look towards Ordina and Irinax.
um, they lead to the same thing.
Well, you need to speak up.
She is asking you if they leak to the same thing.
Yeah, they lead to the same thing, right?
You don't know.
I have no clue.
Then
You
I
don't know
think
if you
it's
end
a
up in the
bad
same
idea.
place or not.
Then I think it's a bad idea to go through before the kids are here.
Alright, then we wait. I will look at Ludwig and see. So you, yeah.
I will give him the look that I kind of look beat up, tired, and like an absolute wreck.
Oh, so the usual.
The usual after any encounter.
Standard state of Ludwig.
Half dead wig.
Alright.
More
well,
so than usual.
Well, in that case, maybe we should, yeah. Ludwig is injured and we are uncertain. In that case, I guess we wait.
Less injured for him, more sleep deprived than anything else. Just got extremely baggy eyes.
Alright.
Well, I did go down and got to saving throw.
Yep.
Alright. Well then, what we do till then? Just.
I think I put it in chat what I'm gonna be doing.
Oh no.
You have levels of exhaustion, mister.
Does
welcome
everyone
to make
have a
me-
card game?
You're welcome to make me a dex check, but please do it with disadvantage.
Oh no. There we go again.
And I potentially get Callion to help me with some fire arrows.
Sure.
That you're not losing the disadvantage for that. Though.
No, but you know, more fun arrows.
I mean,
Sure.
Actually, I mean, I don't know how long it takes, but we have a lot of time.
Oh
to
well,
kill.
no, this is.
Does it? I will help you, yeah, but beside that, I would like look if there are any. Is everything collapsed, or are there entrances or passages that can be walked through?
The stairway down still seems to be intact. It's just the dome above you, whatever this tower,
Where we came
the
from.
spy. Yeah, where you came from is intact. Like there is a way to go through there. It's just that this oh crap, the spire basically that you were previously in now no longer has its ceiling.
I'll ask Condina and John, since they were the one to speak to the orb, if they would know if. Do you guys know if the traps or the beans that were inside here are freed or changed back? Would you happen to know that? If that ghost ball thingy mentioned that. Maybe we can
Well,
check around.
We did free the temple, but I don't think the traps are just gone all of a sudden. I mean,
Some of them we
maybe
activated.
could be to protect this place again.
Anybody want to go and check?
I would probably do it the next day. This day is the chill arrow making. Trying to and just raiding.
I'm just trying to find us something to do. It's boring.
Do you have a card game?
Do you have a card game?
No.
I have dragon chess sets, I think. I have
Great!
proficiency with it. Let me have a look if I have it in my inventory.
What you have?
Something from the starting thing. I don't think I can find it. Never mind.
Dragon chess.
Man has proficiency in dragon chess, but it's in the stools probably.
Yeah, I don't have it.
It's in
I just have proficiency in it.
I have no idea how I'd roll dragon chess. Maybe contested intelligence checks?
Yeah, he says he doesn't have the kit.
I don't have the kit.
I don't
But
have
I
a
thought-
kit.
Sad.
I just saw it in the thing and I was like, oh yeah, that was something at the start of the game, so I was like, maybe it's in my inventory, but
I mean, you can always buy those kind of things.
true.
Oh well, we'll just wait.
Could ask, are y'all gonna just sit around?
There was no reply if anybody want to check around, so I'm not gonna go alone.
Mm.
I do want to. Could we like look outside of the temple from here? Yeah, of course, through the hole
You're
that's
in
in their
the-
pocket.
You're in the open air, so.
Yeah, okay. Maybe if there's anything coming our way, something that's not good.
Just boring old ashlands around you. Just. Well, pretty much just a lot of ash. That's about it. It's
A whole
relatively
lot of ash.
cloudy. It's relatively
Can't wait till we
cloudy.
can touch
You can't really
ash
see
the
much.
grass again. Just gonna lay down and be like looking at the ceiling, hands like folded together, as in, you know, pain. And what the fuck is Ludwig doing?
He's
I'm just
meditating.
here.
I think he's trying to be a deer after you watch him snap his arrow by accident. 8 is not getting anything, buddy. I'm
No,
sorry.
I know. I know.
Anybody got anything to drink?
Okay.
Alcohol wise.
Well, as I pull out the heart liquor,
You fuck.
I did buy it at some point, right, Ash?
Which one did you buy?
I think I bought like some liquor at some point, right?
I think he did.
What did you write it down as?
Liquor.
It's,
think just
it's,
liquor.
it's not the special liquor that
Yeah,
I
I,
bought for
di-
Solomon.
I just bought hard liquor. I don't know what it was exactly, like some whiskey or some kind, because
Sure, you got. We'll just roll with some fire whiskey. Guess the only kind of whiskey I know. Hey, it's a nice bottle. It's got like a little dragon set on top.
Aww.
Little fancy bottle. Orange liquid.
Yeah,
I'm
if,
gonna
if,
look over
if
to him.
it's just sitting there and drinking, I
Mhm.
would address. I would. If Arthur is with us, I will ask him a question if he's there.
Go on.
I'll get the black box out of my bag of holding and open it, and there's a ring with a bull on it. You're from Dominion, right, Arthur? Are you familiar with the Taurus family?
One sec.
It's not something I've given you information about yet.
But it's a family that quite known, I would assume. I don't know. Maybe not.
Sorry.
I
I-
His internet sucks. Welcome back.
I am so sorry. Can you repeat what you said from when you showed me the ring? Do I have what? Go on. Sorry.
Are you familiar with the Taurus family?
DM, am I familiar with this? I'm sure.
Roll me a history.
There you go. I will roll the story for you. And I got a nat 20 straight away.
Woo! Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
That's
any.
just luck going.
You only needed to
That's a pretty
disconnect
good
4
roll.
times.
Yeah.
Wait
That's
a
a pretty
second,
good
I'll
roll.
be right back.
Okay, so
No.
Arthur, you hear Caldian ask about the Taurus family. For the first couple of seconds, nothing really comes to mind. But then you remember a little while back, a couple months, and you recall that one night when you'd gotten home after going through a drill, combat drill. You'd come home late. Before you went to bed, you heard voices in the other room. Between your father and someone you didn't recognize.
Mhm.
And the voice seemed quite agitated
Mhm.
about something. And when you heard footsteps coming out, you quickly went and hid.
Mhm.
Yes, it was.
You saw a man storm out. Didn't really get much of his features, mostly covered in a cloak. But you do recall the name Taurus being yelled after him as your father chased him.
Taurus.
Taurus, like bull.
Taurus. I have heard of the name before, but I would not say I'm acquainted of any sort.
Would you happen to know where they live?
That you have no fucking idea.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I wish I could help, but I have heard of. I have no idea. I only heard him on a whim, if anything.
As far as you could tell, from the robes he was wearing on that night, he seemed to belong to the Mistcallers. And you know that the Mistcallers all generally live within inner city, not in the outer city.
Going off memory, he was a part of the Mistcallers, which are normally up their own asses in the middle, in the center of city, the higher city. So, if that is any help to you,
No, I was just hoping you could show me the way if we ever got to Dominion.
well, I can probably show you the way to the.
Fair enough.
Is that right? Mistcallers. Can I show them to the way where the Mistcallers would really, if I got permission?
You would know that they live in the inner city.
wouldn't.
You don't know exactly where they are.
What I'm saying is, would I know like the general, or would I not know? I don't.
It would be
I have went in there
difficult.
once.
Yeah, you've been there. It would be difficult to get permission unless you had a good reason, basically.
Yeah.
Unless you
Well,
were
but-
either working for someone in there, or you had some sort of, you had someone basically being a guarantor for you, something along those lines.
Mm.
You would find it difficult to get inside.
Well, you would need a good reason to go into the inner city. Jobs, guarantor. Even I've only been there a handful of times.
Arthur, where are you trying to get into?
Before that, Undina, all you hear is grumbling.
Oh.
But that is the
Okay.
only answer you get.
Mm-hmm.
Iranak, continue, please.
Arthur, where is it you're trying to get into? Sorry, I woke up to the end of your conversation.
He asked me about someone and the part which of these people are part of the Mistcallers. So, to get into the inner city, they need a valid reason.
I'm just gonna wake up. I'm gonna wake up slightly more. Care to be my assistants for a day? I can get you into the innermost city.
Would be
Happy
nice.
guide.
Are you alright, Iranex? You had quite
Yes.
shocking news yesterday, from what I heard.
Yeah.
Do you think that after 200 years you still have access to that place?
Yes. I'm sure an insignia of the. I think you said headmaster is more than enough reason to get me around.
Well, I did notice it, so they must have some sort of standing. Probably best to update it before we go through somehow if you can get a
Yes. When I
council
come,
with your master.
I believe when I get back, unless they've changed their ruling on stuff, my mage level should go up as well. Within the college.
I'm sure we can figure some out.
As
That
I
will allow us
take
access
it-
to more
ta-
areas.
Take a swig of the whiskey and pass it to Iranex.
As you take a swig of the whiskey, you realize that you've taken the whiskey off of a man who is currently drooling a little bit into a wall. Logwig is fucked. Off of one shot.
I'm gonna look over at Logwig. Just take a. I'm a pass this time, and just push it back towards him.
Calvin,
I pass it to Arthur.
Concept.
Me?
You're drinking, so yeah.
I'll take a swig after I've asked this question. So I'm gonna ask the question first. Why did you ask me about this person?
We were tasked to. Well, we weren't tasked to find this ring, and there was a note attached to it to bring it back to the family, the person who had died.
So this is did you not check if it had any properties of any sort?
It seemed to be non-magical. I did check.
Not much.
Unless I'm mistaken, Ash. I believe I did ask you that.
It is non-magical.
Okay.
Seems to be more of a keepsake than an.
Well, I see no harm. Let's take it back.
It's
Let's
not an
don't get
urgent
dragged
matter,
into that palace.
but since we're
I'm
thinking,
on-
since we're sitting here, I thought I'd ask.
Okay.
At this
I like
point,
that.
Caldian, you feel the alcohol
Mm-hmm.
in a pleasant manner because 10 is the DC. I started
Okay,
with
good.
this one.
Because after I
I'm
rolled
just
and you
gonna-
started typing, I was like, okay.
As I slightly lean over towards Caldian. Caldian.
Yeah?
We still have to find out what these bottles do as I pull out the 3 bottles.
Oh,
I think I'll get
shit.
past-
No!
Wait.
Enough!
I'm gonna attack it now.
Are those from Eggless Rest? Or where did you get them?
These are from the dungeon from the mummy.
Oh, right. Sure, give me.
By the way,
Are
what
they all the
hell is
same?
this?
Sorry, Arthur, you were saying?
Ash wins.
What is this drink? Like what? I should have even
This?
bothered
This
with
is
the drink.
whiskey.
I don't.
Yeah,
It's like bog standard whiskey. It's got like it's got a cold bottle in it. I think.
Going off everyone else's reaction, how strong is the whiskey? Would you say?
Going off their reaction, you can say they can't handle their alcohol.
We haven't had a drink in a long time.
Undina, should I or should I not?
I'm not your mother. Go drink if you want.
Undina, going like I'm trying to. Do you want a party that's actually can stand on their 2 feet, or do you want a party that can't stand on their 2 feet?
You guys can stand.
I mean, they're static at the moment. They're just messing around with glass bottles. The other two.
They all look the same though, right?
John,
No. These are the 3 bottles. Ashwin knows the description. I kind of didn't take notes.
John.
Hmm.
Question: have you drank this before?
Well, yes, I've had whiskey before.
No, this is a bottle of whiskey. Is it strong or can they not handle their alcohol?
Well, I don't know if it's strong, but they can't handle their alcohol. I know that much.
Okay, I guess I'll take a
Throw back to
Ash?
little shot.
Ash? Yeah. Never mind. Sorry.
Yes.
Go ahead. He takes a little shot. I'll DM.
I'm gonna take a little shot.
Okay. Roll a concept. Yeah, no, you drink it. It burns a little bit in your throat, but you don't feel, you don't feel the same effect as the others seem to be feeling at the moment.
Still that bad, John? Do you want some? I thought it was stronger than this, to be honest. It's really nice. Good burn in your back of your throat.
Yeah.
Goes down easy. It's
good
nothing
drink,
that
isn't it?
we could handle. Yeah, but you can't handle it.
Yeah. I just was playing, and I look completely better.
Okay. How about you take another shot then, if you so-called playing?
I want another shot.
No.
Give it to him. I'm busy, and I'm looking at,
You're out
at the
of commission. You're out
Guys,
of commission.
we need to get actual Martin done.
I wanted to get
What?
really drunk, but at the moment I was thinking about it, Cow fell over. Like, I was literally contemplating taking 2 shots, and Cow fell in front of me right at that moment when I was doing it. And I
You're
was
like,
like,
oh, well, shit.
if
Oliver,
that's the
real-
sign, if that's the
Oliver-
sign, I'm not. I will.
Oliver, Real Martin got pissed off 2 ciders. He can't handle his drink.
No. Matt drank a lot, dude. Nah. Gonna put some respect on this boy's name.
I get. I've not been actually drunk. I've only been like tipsy. I get tipsy really quickly, but I don't know when I get like
Can't
you know.
confirm that. Yeah. Alright,
Really
couple
gross.
things then. Caldian, there is no marker on the bottles that Logwave's holding, or has laid down. One of them slightly cracked. They are a red liquid inside. That's all you can tell.
I'll cast and I will identify.
You cast Identify. They are 2 potions of superior healing, and 1 potion of greater healing.
Cool.
Lightly
Which
cracked.
one? Which of
No
them is
strings
broken?
attached.
Which one is broken?
The greater.
Shit. Huh.
It's not like it's broken, it's like small, like hairline cracks across it, that's it.
It looks stable, right? Otherwise, I just use
Yeah.
the empty vials from the 2.
Looks stable at the moment.
Yeah, sure. Those are healing potions, man. Looks a bit different.
Ah.
That's a
Should probably check them.
They
We
look the exact
honestly-
same as normal healing potion.
So, Ludwig, can you really take this?
I
That's
assume
it.
the normal ones would be.
I will be
I'll
fine.
just pass it him. Drink it then. Do it.
Okay. So take it.
Can't say with disadvantage, please.
Oh no.
Let's go. The advantage of having Cure Venom, you can always wake up. It was disadvantage, I rolled advantage, but just make it disadvantage. Oh boy, that's gonna be a fun one.
Let's see what comes out.
Another 8!
And Arthur, as he takes the bottle from you, takes a drink. You see his eyes cloud over as he curls up in a ball on your lap, and now he's just. Congratulations, you have your own. You have your little Logwig.
Standing up, that man.
I don't know what you're doing.
I'm standing up.
Well, regardless, there's a Logwig.
On your
There's a Logwig in your care.
Well, I'm gonna grab the bottle and just like move to the side and just let him fall.
Okay, I guess
Dave, I guess
Logwig,
he's
you're.
falling onto it.
I guess you're falling on the floor, Logwig.
I took the bottle, no, I took the bottle off him.
As you take 1 damage, and you are sleeping now.
Oh.
So that
that was rude, man. You don't do this to
Caldian.
people.
Caldian, you reckon you can handle your drink? Go on. I'm gonna take another swig.
Well, first of all, you take another swig, and I'll just.
That's
take
what I'm
care
doing.
of
I'm doing it right now.
Go for it.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah. I'll just make sure that
Advantage,
Ludwig
disadvantage.
doesn't choke on his own tongue.
Advantage, disadvantage, Ash. Go on, tell me.
Just standard, both of you.
Standard. 22.
Nice.
Calvin.
Yeah. 18.
And I'm
Yeah,
gonna
both
take
of you
another one.
drink. Both of you look at each other. You're
I'm
both
gonna
fine.
take another one.
Go for it.
12.
Starting to get there. Oh, your head starts to swim a bit. Callian,
Oh!
you're still okay.
Right now, Caldian, double or nothing. Go home. Do it twice.
Next one is a
Caldian.
disadvantage for you, Arthur.
Yep.
Oof, that's good.
Nice, your turn, double or nothing. Gotta do it. Oh my god.
Are we on the 4th drink now?
Mhm.
Yeah.
How much of the bottle is left?
I'ma just
Oh, yeah.
stare at these 2 idiots as they're drinking. I'm just. Why did I wake up?
How much
That's
of the bottle's left?
There's enough for both of you to take 1 shot.
Last bit of the bottle. Gotta finish it.
You can finish it. I'm good.
I guess it's mine. Then I'll drink both. Then.
Go for
How
it.
su- How suggestive to being able to put them to sleep.
Oh my god!
And you're on the floor.
I'm not asleep though, man.
Nope, just on the floor.
I just sit up on the floor.
Are you
Well,
alright?
That's alright for me.
He says
it's
it's
alright.
just like a little bit on his side, but you know he's still mostly holding it together,
Come on.
which is
there
rather
is-
impressive after.
Come on, there is one more.
No,
Yes,
we're
sir.
drinking both. I said drinking both.
Oh,
He drank them both, which is why I've been increasing DC by 2 every time,
okay.
and he got smacked by the DC 22.
Okay.
So-
That's
well,
Still real good. Still real good.
we don't litter,
Yeah.
and I put the bottle, the empty bottle, in the bag.
See,
Balloon is going to be very happy that you have chosen not to leave fucking empty alcohol bottles in her temple.
like you said,
Hooligan
I can,
fucking drinking.
I can handle the drink. This honestly, this is really
Well
strong.
done. Yeah.
You're a bit more slurry than that, Arthur, but yeah. So,
Look at that. 24 more hours to kill.
Really? Okay, we're here for that long.
I'm gonna take the only drug anyone ever needs, and that's some copium. While I watch these two idiots drink alone.
Don't worry, I have entertainment for tomorrow in this.
Does there anything in this temple look like it can be broken down into like chemical components for potions?
there's moss on the
Yes.
walls.
Cool. I'm gonna just grab some moss.
You're going to grab moss off the walls.
Yep, it seems more interesting than what these guys are doing.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
gonna pull out my map. Yep. Come here. Cat, come here.
Me?
Pat on the floor.
Jesus.
Sounds like a table.
Well, it's a
Yeah,
table,
as his,
but I'm
as his plate bounced
I
up and
just sat
down.
next to him. Yes, man. What?
Yeah, I'm gonna put them, man. Matt,
What's up?
if you like say anyone's
You're pulling on the map. Do you want me to move you to that?
if you want,
Well,
yeah. Me and Caldy into it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say if you say anyone's full name, their actual name, you can see them on the map.
Okay. Does it work? Does it have a cooldown or something, or you can?
What? I don't know. I don't think it does. But you just have to.
Okay, that's actually cool. It showed where we
yeah,
were
we
last time, right? That's how it works.
Just. Yep. You want to try it? Go on.
Yeah,
Want anyone?
I will try a few names. I don't know if it.
Before you try all that, can you all stop fucking rolling nat 20s on the most asinine shit? This man's rolling a nat 20 to fucking collect moss off the fucking wall.
Dude, Ash, it's the dice being in my favor after the shit I dealt with yesterday of only rolling sixes.
Yeah.
I spent a 4-hour session only rolling sixes.
I can't believe I'm doing this, but you extract a fair clump of moss off of the wall.
I need
You
no
also do notice that, well, you get a clump, like hand-sized
right.
clump.
one.
You also notice that there is a second clump that you managed to extract, a bit smaller, but slightly more silvery.
Ooh.
Okay. Fucking.
John, did you do the rolls?
Yes.
Oh shit! Okay. You don't get an answer by any means. You just feel different emotions, as if there are multiple, things looking down. From the one that you're the most familiar with, you feel humor, like the aspect somewhat entertained by the idiocy, while the other one is just kind of like very stone cold annoyance at what is going on.
I'm just trying to apologize for you idiots.
Yeah, I'm busy. I don't care.
Undina might catch John sitting in a corner, basically going, "I'm so sorry."
Undina might join him.
Yeah, actually, I was
Yeah.
thinking
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry.
What is it? I said I'm somewhat awkwardly thinking I'm very sorry for what we're doing. I rolled a fucking 91 on the D100 roll.
Oh yeah, we're
did.
drinking in the church.
What did the church successful?
You started it. I was the
Martin!
Martin.
Martin! Martin, don't worry about it. They do that in Christianity too, so you're fine.
Back to you guys.
Alright.
You had a couple names, Mr. Caldian.
Yeah.
Alright.
I would say Thorfinn.
Oh.
Nothing lights up.
You don't know his full name.
Okay.
You don't know his full name. We don't. Like, you might have a full name. You don't know.
Yeah, fair enough. I will say Solomon Odell.
Nothing lights up.
You have to know their full names, or they do not longer exist on the plane.
Well,
Meaning they're dead.
Well,
Probably.
the thing with Solomon is he might have not told us his real name. So.
And that other fella. What about him?
Well, he never like myself, Keldian. He only introduced himself as Thorfinn. So.
Aeronax approves.
Hashtag first name army.
Alright.
Shut up.
Shall I give you an example?
Yeah.
And I'll say my father's name. My father's full name.
That does not
Say it.
exist anymore.
Which is?
Fuck.
I will say. Get the fucking thing
Back
wrong.
up in the red dragon's lair.
Green is like gold.
Man's dad.
Please tell me you haven't forgotten your own
roll
dad
off.
that you came up with.
Roll off Warhorn.
Okay. And as he says that, Elliot, you notice as the map ripples for a brief moment, you see a small mote of light glow for here. Right on top of where Dominion lands. Before it fades.
Okay.
As you can see, you saw it. It has to be their full name and their true name.
I will say Crypt and his last name. I would probably know it, but you never told me. That's the end.
Sorry, can you repeat that? What?
I would say Crypt. I would probably know his last name, but you never told me SDM.
You do not know his last name.
After
You
third-
son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's kind
Oh my god, the little ring clear of the fucking sweet. Stop. I know I can see. Alright. Anyone else? How about you? Do you have any family? Any loved ones?
Yeah. But I know where they are.
Would you like to test it on the map?
Yeah. Because I didn't think it through, I will say the name of my parents. Thomas and Leonora.
You
whatever
defo, you're...
No, I never came up with the last name, so...
You did not.
Okay.
I have not been told. But assuming that you would know your parents' last name, you would see. Are you saying both?
Well, does it work? I will say
Well-
one. Okay.
If you say 1, it glows here, and then once again, it glows there. The very
Here,
bottom.
Here. Okay. Oh, this is the.
Down here.
Okay.
Yep. You can
Wait.
see I have a I have a
Wait,
token.
they went back to Skyward City. Well, it's been a while. So.
I didn't even know this existed, to be honest, until I got the map. All these other places shown up.
Well, that's where I
Out of
grew up.
curiosity. You know, everything below, like the pipes, like the circle, like the blasted woods, was like seeing, a suicidal. Same with the woods. They're down there. I can't say it. Devmar.
Dwarmar?
Dormar.
Duermar.
Duermar.
It's a U. It's a U.
So
It's just a font makes it look like a V for whatever reason.
So a lot of the provinces in this, or settlements, even I do not know. They've just shown up on the map. A lot of them I do not know and never heard of in my life. So very interesting, is it not?
Well, now you traveled here, and I show where we are. Quite far away from home.
And then I'm going to say Chaldean. Does it show up on the map? Where we are again?
It does not show up on the map.
Because it's not a full name.
What's your full name, Chaldean?
Come up with it on the spot.
Come on, tell me your full name.
I tell him my full name that I will definitely think about for next session.
It's Chaldean. No. No. You could have gone further. Chaldean last name.
That is, it would once again glow off the top of the map. Oh wait, no, not off the top of the map. It would glow down here. Sorry.
Yeah.
This is because you guys are back now.
That was scary for a sec.
Well,
Look, where the fuck am I?
What the fuck?
Oh no!
Oh no! Wake up! Alright, I will try Commander Nia and Guildmaster Celia.
You do not know either of their full names. Actually, no, you know Nia's. In which case, that's a fun one. You guys would see it light up here.
Oh.
Whoa.
Someone close.
Well, it's relatively close.
I don't know why, but the map changed.
I mean,
I could technically just move all of you guys onto the map.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Yeah, because now we're like confusion.
well, that's part of it, right? Technically, you don't do.
All
I
I'm,
don't. I've never. How did they get there?
Well, they went through the Primal Woods and pushed further. As they planned, I assume.
If that's the case, why are they going towards the Ashland?
No, they were heading towards the Dreadlands, to be honest. It's just bordering on each other, I assume. I don't know how accurate this map is, but it seems to be very accurate.
Seems pretty accurate, as you can tell.
Well,
is there any full names that you know which?
And as you're saying this, you hear the stumbling of a man behind you, as a Logwig head just kind of like lands in between the two of you.
Ludwig!
Cartoon.
Yeah, okay, Kern, thank you by the way for letting me know that mechanic doesn't work.
Martin's DM, Martin's stealth check betrayed him. He's the most unstealthy stuff.
How many nat 20s have we had today? And now it's the first nat 20.
It's
The
always
fucking-
Martin.
The DM.
Look, well,
two
it
DM
makes sense.
failed.
He's completely fucked, right? Unless somebody clears his.
You
trail.
guys should just rename your party to Duality. Fucking duality.
Guys! Thanks for letting me use it, Arthur. How about
Well,
we sit now and think how we want to call ourselves? Because I remember Martin and Ludwig didn't really
How
like
about this?
the one I came up with. So
The
we have
Legend
time
27.
to kill. Let's come up with a name to be represented by that we all agree on.
Company of Baboons.
Speak for yourself.
Sorry, no, it was a joke.
I'm gonna stand up,
That was
walk
a
to
joke.
him, and just whack.
That was a joke.
What's his
That
hat?
was a joke. That was a joke.
Some people don't understand jokes, Arthur.
Did she get?
Or some
Did she
people
hit
take
my
jokes.
AC?
as
What's
well.
I mean,
the AC?
she's not
No,
like,
no,
you know,
no,
she's
yeah.
not doing it with like malicious intent or anything, but more like a shut up, stop making jokes.
All right. Any suggestions?
You're in a temple, and I'm gonna whack
Wait.
Kalian and Ludwig across the head as well.
Did she read my AC though, still?
I want to try to.
I'm not
I
making
wanna
her
try
roll
to-
all of them.
I want to try to catch her. Not
Sure,
Every time
just-
she does some, every time she does this, she normally.
Hey!
Yeah, I don't even want to try,
Duality.
man. She tries to hit me, hits the wall. I don't know.
tries to hit you. Tries to hit.
She tries to do this. Instead, Logwig, very like, you know, you guys just dodge out of the way. Logwig just vibing there, just gonna karate chop on the top of the head.
He knocked out. How much damage did he do?
Not knocked out. Does no damage.
Knocked
Just
out,
completely
though.
missed.
Banged his head off the
Now,
floor.
all jokes aside.
Not really. Knocks him in the head.
Now, all jokes aside, the chosen is a bit over much, and I don't think it's. a
I
certain
only gave the
authority.
greatest suggestion.
Which
Go for it.
is?
The Legend 27.
Oh,
I am ending you right here.
What?
Nah.
Ignore him. Ignore anything that comes from him.
huh?
John, would you have a suggestion?
You see John very focused, trying to not listen to what you guys are doing.
John!
John's just in the corner praying.
No. John!
John?
John, it's important! It's how we represent ourselves, and the chosen is cringe. Come on.
You hear it? Does he voice crack whilst he's doing this?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sick, man.
I'm gonna drunkenly walk up
John,
to
John, no, John's just a bit of a twitch. Stands up, walks over, and if your heads are there, he's going.
No, I didn't do anything.
No,
It's
no,
Towards
on-
you.
He's doing
I'm
that
walking
on
towards
Caldian
you.
and Logwig.
Sure, because you actually have a chance of hitting them. Roll to hit.
Hey, don't say that. I rolled a 19 on hitting James last time.
I don't even laugh. I was like, oh, that's my AC.
20 and 28.
Yeah, you hit.
18,
Yep,
so
that's
yeah.
it. Bonk.
I'm trying to hurt him.
Sure.
Two knuckleheads.
No.
You know what? Shield as a reaction. You don't hit me. Okay.
So one of you take 9 damage, the other one takes 7.
Sure.
Wait, the other one is hurt.
No,
I just...
All right. After all the idiocy and all of you beating each other up and
I
everything that has happened,
was serious.
you all settle down. Yeah, you all settle down.
Listen, I know you might misunderstand it as a joke, and I'm not always serious, but a name is something that represents us. And if we are traveling together, might as well come up with something that we are proud to call ourselves.
I think John is a really good. I'm sobering up now. Would you say I'm sobering up now? Or did you say I'm still?
Yep. All of you would be sobering up. Ludwig-
I'm gonna cast
Lesser restoration.
Lesser Restoration, seeing as this is starting to become a serious conversation.
Gotcha. You are
I think
a lot more clear-minded.
I think John gave you a really good answer. John, the knuckleheads. Okay, I'm just giggling. It's a shit joke, but that's the whole point.
Honestly, Arthur, after all we've been through, I'm happy that you have some sense of humor.
How do you guys feel about Woven Fate?
No. I'm not even really part of this party. I'm just helping along, repaying a debt. But even that sounds a little bit. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm part of the Steel Legion. I can't be part of any other sort of charade.
Well,
Steel Company, not Steel Legion. I've just made another
Well, then
one up.
technically speaking, you shouldn't be having an input here.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So technically, I should not be having any input here because I'm part of the Steel Company. So, yeah.
What is that again?
The Steel Company. It's a mercenary. It's a mercenary guild that my father is the leader of in Dominion. It has very high standing.
Uh-huh.
Been in many conflicts in the past. What is happening? We just why is everyone typing?
I just want to know plus a joke.
Alright.
Like I like talking about my past.
Wolven
Everyone's
Fate.
just like giggling over it. I got ignored.
We're not giggling
No,
about your
I said
past.
okay.
Hmm.
I just don't know what to say to that. Okay.
Well, yes, we were a part of many conflicts in the past.
You're still part of the group.
Uh,
Stop complaining. No.
Well, as long as you're traveling
Anyways,
with
good
us,
name?
might as well be part of the group.
hmm.
Ludwig Wolven Fate. Why?
Make your own.
Probably because of the tentacles. I like
What?
bring it.
What are you talking about? Tentacles?
Woven fate? Why? Because of the tentacles.
That
Why
makes
is
no
it
sense,
cold?
Undina. No.
I put my ring up in 7 days when I try to get them.
I was just spitball. It's a bit as in to weave your own fate, make your own choices.
Oh, it's better than chosen ones.
It's not quite there yet, in my opinion.
We're so bad at this.
Undina, you have any ideas?
No. No.
Come on,
I'm bad at this.
come on.
Alright,
Give us an idea.
let's
How about this?
Group name generator? Is that a thing?
Guys, how about
Oh
this?
no.
Thinking you all have a connection to the dragons, yes? How about this? The dragon fire. Or just dragon fire.
don't really think it fits with us. We're not.
No, I am agree.
It sounds more like an army or battalion.
Militaristic mindset is breaking free. Or just go simple, like a company of some sort, a company of champions, or something simple.
It's nice of you to assume that we are champions.
Well, you are apparently the champions of these dragons of some sort, are you not? I'm just trying to make it help you
No,
out.
that's good.
some sort of way.
Throw ideas,
Stop
guys.
spitballing.
John, your contribution.
I look towards everyone. I don't really care.
once he just like, you just see it Alpha just give it like a, you know, like when you like just like something just amuses you, just spit out like what you know what I mean.
Alright, well, I guess this is what we're doing for the next 2 hours, lads.
Uh,
Um, is it any like I actually have a few questions to may I ask.
Go for it.
Why do you?
go.
What makes you travel together? I know I'm traveling for my own needs just to repay back debt. I just came across. I got lucky and came across Salamo by chance, if anything.
You see my face go said.
This is
I say nothing.
everyone. I'm gonna place my hand on his shoulder. Say no more. Everyone's been through hardship and loss. I'm assuming there's options you can take that. What is laughing at, man? What's
No, nothing. Ashford's DMs.
Shh. That was I. Yeah, shh.
Hmm.
I'm
He
sorry,
asked
Mel.
me.
I'm sorry, Mel.
All good, all good.
Everyone goes through hardship of some sort and loss. I'm just making an assumption here, but everyone knows that face of grief. I hope your travels find you peace, brother.
Trying to achieve it.
And you, John, what brings you here with this party?
Business.
Business. Similar news to mine. Well, mine's repaying a debt. What I owe.
Okay.
Is it just relating to children, or is it something more personal?
Well, it was just the kids, but after some complications, it's become a bit more. So I'm for the time being along for the ride.
And you, Ludwig, what is your ambition? To be honest, you seem a little bit, in my opinion, out of the mix. Out of the mix. What makes you go?
Well, started out I just wanted to see places, but now I've made promises to people I wish to fulfill.
A lot of
Help
promises
Caldian.
Oh, that sort of promises.
And I appreciate that you are sticking with me for that long.
You're welcome.
Well, we never really had this sort of time to talk about our differences. I'm going to ask you, Ondina, why are you traveling with this party? What makes you tick?
Squid in head.
I still do not understand what you mean by squid.
Ashford said that, by the way. That's why I laughed.
Is that what you're telling him? Are you gonna? Are you?
No. This is definitely not what I'm telling him.
Why
Okay.
are you traveling, Squid in head?
I felt sorry for Caldian. And I wanted to help him get his girlfriend back. I mean, his friend.
Caldian, you were blessed with really good companions and friends.
I know.
And probably ancient fish creature.
And this is exactly why, as they just decided that they want to help me, I want to help them as well.
I see. They're good.
As I say that, I look directly in Ludwig's and Dina's eyes.
I can see this. this group of people, like individuals, are really tight knit but complicated. And the usual bunch, but you're a good bunch of people. Like I said, I don't know. I'm assuming me and Neuronex are just, once we're done with what we're doing, we'll probably be heading back to Division. I don't know if Neuronex wants to join us till we, meet ends meet, after I've fulfilled my duty to Neuronex.
Yes, I would return to Dominion, but I do have a suggestion for a name for you idiots.
Go for it.
You guys are quite lucky in many ways. I'm surprised we've survived this past couple of days, to be honest. And I have a name, not one that comes from the language of humans, but instead elves. Valto Lee, meaning lucky people.
I agree with the statement. I think that's a great name. I don't know much, but Salimo did say, like, if you survived with Salimo this time, you are extremely lucky people. Because I know that individual, not as well as you. I have a short but very dangerous travel with him, and did I ever tell you the story about how me and Salimo met?
We didn't get a chance to hear
Only the abridged version.
Well, I came to the Ashlands in seek of my blood brother. He went seeking for glory. He went out seeking for glory and gold, and he ventured where no man would really, well, no sane man would, get himself into. Sadly, my comrade Agnar got captured. I didn't know the reason at the time or why. I still don't. We just got really extremely unlucky. I too got captured and knocked unconscious, chained up in some cell. And I remember Salimo being dragged into the cell which my brother was in. My brother was not of an important stature. They killed him in front of me.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, and the reason behind it was just so to make room for Salimo. Yeah.
That's cruel.
Yes, he was brutally murdered. And it was by that abomination, that faceless thing. I will have my revenge. And after a few days passed, me and Salimo begin to talk. He has a lot of things. He seems to really, what's the word? He keeps a lot of things to himself. He started speaking to me in my head.
He did that sometimes.
Yes. And he said, I've got a plan, but you gotta listen to me. And then he never told me the plan. And then when the guards came to deliver his food, he shot lightning out of his mouth. I just reacted and choked the other guard out in an attempt to get the key. but then he had no other plan afterwards. He just wanted to fire lightning out of his mouth. And I was really confused. I had to play it off as the guard was being rude to me. And he was originally being rude to me and belittling. So yeah, I choked this man out to find out they had no other plan, and he just got beaten black and blue and then put a gag in his mouth. And that was my first experience with Salamo Adar.
I understand that it's a tragic story, but I would kill to see Salamo with a gag in his mouth.
Oh, don't get me wrong, it was funny. But he did keep his mouth shut still. Like I said, telepathic.
Yeah.
But
You
he has a
can't
lot
avoid
of
that.
intrigue around him. I personally, listen, I like the man. Without him, I wouldn't be here. But he has a lot of intrigue around him. He has a lot of secrets. They say, keep your enemies close, but your allies closer.
I believe it's the other way around.
It's the other way round.
No, your friends close. No, your ally. I mean, your enemies close, so your friends closer. Yeah.
No, it's definitely the other way round.
No, because like I said,
Keep your allies close and your enemies closer.
that's what I meant. Fuck it. Brain. I've worked all day. Please just ignore
It's
that
alright.
then.
It's the alcohol speaking, man.
Well,
It's
just
fine.
roll with the RP. It's fine. Because they're replying to you in RP as well.
It's negative charisma. That's what it is. I'm sorry. I'm really tired.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is something's off. He's more involved than you think. He spoke, like I said, he has. I don't even know how he got. He's like a very important person of interest to the Talus and that faceless creature.
Well,
One, making him worthy of not being executed on the spot. And from what I can tell, he's very disliked.
well, regardless of who he is and where he is right now, for the time he was with us, he was a swing of emotions, because roller coaster.
Roller coaster, those haven't been invented yet.
A swing of emotions.
A swing of emotions.
He would be very helpful at one time. It's very not so wise as others.
You wouldn't. Not. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
Once again, I think duality is the best name for your party. The duality of Salamo.
No. You're not. I like the name. Not gonna lie.
I'm not celebrating you liking the name. It's finally got back to the point I made.
What point did you make?
I was midway through a sentence.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
It's fine. Yeah. Anyway, like I was saying, you guys are incredibly lucky. And with the sounds of it, a lot more than I thought.
I think you should put yourself in the mix as well, Renex. You are too extremely lucky.
Am I though?
You're alive.
To be alive.
I guess.
And like I said, worst comes to worst, I'll look after you anyway.
Thank you.
Is there anything you would like to ask me? I've been around Dominion for a few years and been in my fair share of combat and skirmishes.
Did you? You said you had that map. The one that can
Yes.
reveal people. May I have a go?
Yes, sure. I don't see the issue, and I will get the map out.
Alright, you give the map.
I'm going to. This is as a whisper into the map, like really closely, because I don't know how loud it needs to be activated.
Okay.
I'm
What
going
do you
to
say?
whisper a name. Give me 1 second.
Oliver stretched. Means business now.
I'm gonna whisper Alma Kuna.
You say the name, wishing, against your better judgment, for something to light up. Does not.
How?
Just
I'll
gonna-
try one more before I hand it back. Again, whispering. Arlene Silverhand.
And as you whisper that name, you see the faint mote of light glows up.
I'm gonna turn around and without even just like handing the map back, just hug Arthur.
And I'll just let him hug me. I'll just cancel him, I guess. Just give him some pats on the back.
You can feel me like shaking against you as I'm hugging you.
It's alright, brother.
Thank you.
You don't need to thank me.
At least one of them's alive.
So, well, I'll get you there, don't worry.
I'm gonna sit back down about where I was and just knees up and just put my face into them, as just after handing the map back to Arthur.
I hope that helped.
And Arthur, you are right. I'm lucky too.
Now rest easy. Going back to what I was saying. Is there any advice or anything you need? Like, anything you wish to know? Anything you think I could answer? Because you had a lot of questions about Dominion earlier. Like I said, I've been my fair share of conflicts, and maybe I could help, or
I'll be fine. Maybe when we get a bit closer.
What about you, Cardian?
Not right
You
now.
know?
Not right now, no. I asked the question that I wanted to about Dominions currently. Not where we are headed. At least as far as I know. But if you stick with us, I'm sure we can ask you at any other time.
Have I deceived? Everyone's froze.
No.
No, we can hear you.
No.
We can hear you though. You know, I mean that can happen.
Okay. Well, if there's anything me and I can help with, I would do my very best. Adina, do you want to use some app? I don't know. Mel.
What?
I
What?
said, would you? I said, would you like to use the map? After I've still got it out. Any loved ones or
I will do later.
just give me a heads up and I'll let you use it. You want to hear some stories?
Honestly, my head hurts. I just want to go sleep.
Yeah,
We have enough time to tell stories another time. But if you any of you want to hear it, and I lay down, as I need to go AFK to put my son to bed.
It's fine.
Good timing. It's
Alright.
good. Could I try a name?
Yes, I don't see why not. So I guess my stories are of no use.
I think we could take them tomorrow, maybe. Unless the kids have arrived by then.
Do you guys want me to tent it up? Magical thing days.
It's noon, guys.
It's like, not
Yeah.
plenty of
Wait,
time.
it is.
It's mostly just the drunk people that are tired.
Yep.
That's
It's
what it
mostly-
is. Like, that's why I was like, do you want me to talk about some stories or anything to
Oh
get
my
the time down? But everyone's
Yeah.
like, no, I'm tired.
No, it's more like I think maybe the two people that are most interested are just gonna point to the two people who've just gone face first into the floor. I think they're the ones who want to hear it the most. So maybe
Well,
maybe
Is
so.
Logwick still awake?
Oh yeah, I am
Ludwig's
fine.
existing.
I'm
Didn't-
fine now.
Well, it wasn't Ludwig who literally fell asleep.
He's existing. I never said he was doing good. Alright,
Would
John, what is the
you-
name you were gonna use?
I'll look back. Let's go. Is there a limit to how many names? Is two
I
fine?
don't think there is, as long as it's on this map.
Okay. Like sitting down with it. Okay. Alana Ulrich.
You can see Ash is
Do
getting
you think
excited.
my answer is? Do you think my answer is?
Ash is happy, by the way. That's why
I-
he's not getting noise.
I'm waiting for it.
I
Because
think
it's either gonna it's gonna be displeasing no matter which answer it is.
Everything lights up. It's all over.
Nothing lights up.
And I'm going to like, lean in a bit and try to whisper so that no one else hears it.
Okay.
And I have a question for you, Ashwin, still.
Sure. What's your question?
My question is this.
Oh.
My map is gone. I guess we'll just stop Karen talking whilst he's whispering his map.
Yeah.
Does anyone like to hear my story?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Just gonna lay down and listen to you because, yeah, we're not gonna do anything anyway. So like.
Right, so I'm gonna wait till they come back first because.
Then just start talking.
Yeah, just start talking. It's fine. So.
I think Oliver
Have you
forgot the
ever
equation.
heard of the Red Lake incident?
The what?
It was a bloodbath when the Orcs invaded.
that?
Gonna be entirely honest, I'm from, as I point towards the lower part of the map. We are
John has.
we are
the-
not that
John-
familiar.
John has. The
Oh
map at
shit.
the moment.
Uh,
I
at
think
the
John has-
lower.
That's why I think we're gonna wait out a little bit, but I'm gonna wait
Yeah.
till they come back because Ash might say yay or nay. I have got a lot of notes on it and I've wrote a little story about it. But I'm going to wait.
I think Oliver forgot the key equation with all his characters. So
Mm.
Oliver's characters plus a girlfriend equals a dead girlfriend. That's
Yeah, I know, right? All of them die.
every single one is a.
I'm worried for his IRL girlfriends now. Or male companions, whatever they will be.
I don't think he succeeded in the stealth rule because I might get some hand in that.
I kind of said that
Oh.
GM stealth roll didn't work.
Ash, I'm guessing I saw it because my passive stuff.
Yeah, Logwig, what's your passive?
Passive what? Perception?
Yep.
17.
Mine's 17.
Mine's 15.
Oh.
Okay, Iranax, you're a little bit further away, so I'm gonna just say, since he was closer, you wouldn't have heard it. Logwig, you and Arthur.
Drunk.
He's drunk.
Logwig, actually, yeah, Logwig gets a -5. What is your passive? What's your passive?
Am I still drunk though? I used
Oh, yeah,
lesser
he used lesser
restoration.
Oh, yeah, you use lesser restoration. You are not. In that case, Logwig and
Arthur.
Arthur,
I
you would hear a name that
Well,
I
yeah,
have not
yeah.
come up with yet, and I will give you the name later.
Yay!
Oliver, did I get the equation right?
Ash,
I don't know.
Yes.
whilst you were gone, people wanted to hear my story. I'm gonna start talking
Oliver
about the story
Payne.
now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna message you what it's about though.
Thanks, Oliver.
Yeah, just
Oliver.
like battle stories.
You're worried for your future companion.
Yeah, get that. You understand what I'm talking about now?
Yes, but try and keep it brief.
Yes. Okay.
We're already chosen
I was just
positions. I'm
talking
laying
about
down.
that. I was just
Okay.
talking about that.
Sure.
I was just gonna try and keep it brief my best. That's why I waited for you.
Yep,
Just go, if I go too far, please. Thank you very much. That's all.
Sure, I will send you a message rather than your story.
Yeah.
Where's the cam? What the
So,
fuck?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
one. So you've never heard of the Red Lake incident at all? Never. Has anyone?
We don't know, right?
Logistically, none of you would have. Nope.
Okay,
By the-
no.
I'm just gonna chime in and say I'd stand up and hand the map back. Just kind of silently walk away. Sit down, lean against the wall, and basically just stare up a bit.
That's profession.
Oh, actually, sorry. No. I just realized. I gave you wrong information here. Oliver, let me just DM you something. The rest of you continue.
Baba booey.
Yeah.
So. I am right. Just tell me if I'm wrong, but it's related to Driftwater, right? Just going on about this, just double checking everything before I say it. Yeah.
It's
Great
you. No. That incident was Breeze Pool, if I'm not mistaken.
Breeze Pool.
Okay.
Right, there you go. Right, so now I know. Right, okay, cool. So
Ash, fuck you. This changes how John would react completely.
Yes. Please react differently. I'm sorry.
So, sorry about this. Instead of John kind of just walking off quietly and just sitting, spacing out, he's looking very confused. Very confused. Extremely confused. Like, you woke up and your bed was on the ceiling confused.
That's not
that's
confusing
not
for us at
confusing.
all. Yeah, we
That's
slept
like
on the
normal.
ceiling.
Yeah, but like, imagine IRL that happening. That's basically
Yeah,
John
that
just going,
sounds normal.
That sounds drunk.
So, right, so I'm just gonna point out on the map because I got handed back to me. So
You sure skills work?
along
many years back. What were the orcs, the tribe?
Hmm.
There was conflict at Breeze Pool over the Great Lake, and it was a massacre on our behalf. We took many losses. I arrived late. Battlefield was quiet. It was just a graveyard of the unburied. There's many corpses, many losses along the battlefield. The corpses lay among the buttercups and forget-me-nots. The sun still shone, even still blue. Many brothers and sisters died that day, waiting for reinforcements. Many in vain. It was a bloody battlefield. Many lay dead, wasted. A big loss for Dominion. We didn't really adapt well to their tactics, and as a result, lost a lot of men. I don't want to talk in depth about it, but I've been my fair share of wars and battles. And in my spare time, I made poems and stuff in remembrance of them. If you want, I could read one of them. What do you want me to read you one of my poems?
Sure, Arthur.
Keep going.
The battlefield lay quiet, for it was now a graveyard and buried. Their corpses lay among the buttercups of forget-me-nots. The sun still shone and the wind still blew, but somewhere mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters awaited in vain. These men were just once boys who played in the yard with sticks and laughed at each other's silly tales, were now meat for the birds. Their eyes were immobile as their limbs, their souls long departed to the celestial planes to walk with their ancestors. The battle was lost, the enemy had won. Now they camped a mile away, ransacking the town itself. Well, it wasn't really a poem, it was more like a little statement, a little snippet. And I don't know why I pronounced it a poem. It's really dry, everything. I think I misread, that was a bit of the diary I wrote. It's many years back. I think I started writing poems later on that down the line. I'm sorry about that. But yes. That was the snippet, if anything.
Don't worry, it was nice to hear someone else's experience.
It's not a pleasant experience. And it wasn't really a poem, if anything, like I said. I don't know why I called it a poem, but yeah, it's more of a snippet of the day. Many died that day. Everyone goes, what I'm trying to say is everyone goes through some sort of hardship. I know it's not the best way of saying it. And yes, my experiences are all different to yours, but you'll get through it. No matter how depressing it may be, or how tough and mentally fatiguing, I'm sure you will all get by the hurdle. After all, we're all brothers and sisters.
That's weird.
You know,
I'm sleeping. I'm sorry.
mhm. Every murder, every loss is every death is the end of a story, but yet so many tales. So many tales. Take it as their start. Everyone has origin. Everyone knows what's important to them. Every man should know this anyway, and woman. That's all.
Good.
Just, thank you, Arthur. Thank you.
Doesn't help that it doesn't help that Kern's cam has been frozen. and
Yes.
just-
Oh my
Oh.
god.
I
It's the jizz in my
didn't say
pants.
anything. I didn't say anything. I just said the snippet I wrote, which I said you time.
Yeah, man. It's all good.
Because I don't know what like
Figured
the
out what
exact
happened.
things.
Yeah.
My camera died.
All good, buddy. You didn't take too long. It's all good, and I think that was quite nice. Kurt, I guess we're making a new emote out of your fucking nose now.
Cool, my camera
Yeah,
died.
I just
Thanks.
talked about that. I don't really know.
Yep. Logwig.
No, I know.
Yes, you do notice, as Arthur winds down, that your boy is looking mildly perplexed, or not mildly, quite perplexed.
Oh, John. What did you find out?
Um,
If you really don't want to talk about it, it's fine, but
it's weird. And I don't like it. I don't understand it. Just. But. There's no point of thinking too much about it. For the time being, at least. Fuck, I need to do something. John is literally just gonna go down and start doing fucking push-ups.
I love fucking with my players. It's so enjoyable.
You just see John just saying fuck it and just doing push-ups.
And with that, I'm gonna say, you all do your various things. As the day grows later and later, Galdian, you'd wake up from your sober nap, I guess. Until it is dark outside. But John, you would notice wings flapping in the air.
I'm not stand on guard.
It is, while difficult to make out Hugh. Oh, gotta wait for our brother.
Here, take my tissues.
Are these people not cold? Yeah, I also thought he hit something there, didn't he?
Fucking
Did
sorry.
you hit him?
I'm sorry about that. Continue. I'm going to stand
Did you hear
guard.
what I said?
No.
John,
Did you hear what I said?
you
I said,
would
take. Sorry, let me just say what I said to her. Take your tissues and go. That's what I said when you were passing out.
Yeah, it was chips, crisps.
I kind of figured because it's like, what else would be folded like that?
Yeah.
Regardless, even though it's difficult to make out hue, the outline itself, as it gets closer, is one that you are rather familiar with.
In a good way, I'm gonna assume.
In a good way.
Not
As
a
in,
certain,
You
black
might have arm
Right.
wrestled this particular wyvern
Ah, yes.
once before. And on top of her back, you see 3 figures. 2 smaller ones, and 1 not so small one. As Aurum, Aurelia, and the children have arrived. They kind of try and hover a little bit around the tower until they find a comfortable enough spot to land. And Caldian, as you look up at all the distractions, you stab the Hellhound in the socket with your 7 survival.
What?
I am sorry for your loss.
Say
Hellhound.
that, man.
Ash.
I had a goofy hellhound
You know, like,
head.
Yeah, James, what's up?
you know, you said you would go to our own shenanigans. Yeah, before, like, the rest of the day. You know,
Yeah.
just like sped run the rest of the day. I wanted
Yes.
to do something, but I didn't know you
Okay,
said
message me
something.
what you wanted to do, and then
Yeah, message me.
I'll... Robin, you can explain your Hellhound.
Yeah, I had a goofy hellhound head that I picked up from the battlefield as we.
Yeah, you guys remember the roadkill Hellhound that
God,
a dragon
why
left
does
to just wait?
Caldian-
So he took the head, so...
Caldian has a thing for picking up random heads.
I tried
The
cleaning up.
dra-
That just doesn't sound good.
No.
Sounds
Oh,
like the man's walking down a red light district.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
tried cleaning it out and I failed the check.
Man's
Yep,
been
so now
scrolling
he's
for
he's
Amsterdam.
basically impaled it while somewhat spooked by Aurum's landing.
Oh no! Fuck! It's ruined.
Not quite sure what you're doing over there.
I'm carving. Try to carve this as a gift for someone, but
why, Caldian?
what do you mean? I promise gifts from my travels.
You're giving someone the skull of a hellhound as a souvenir.
Well, I'll gave her a skull of a.
Oh, it's a woman as well. Caldian, do you know how to deal with women?
She seemed impressed from the letter I gave her.
Oh, no.
That's concerning.
In the back, you see.
I'm just gonna look at the dragon that fucking Aurelia was on, just like thinking you're concerned about his female companion, and not the one you're riding on.
Aurum
Not
is now
gonna say
back.
it. Not gonna
in-
say it though.
Yeah. Aurum is back in human form, just kind of holding the 2 kids and walking over to you, John, and then just kind of handing them over to you. Well, then you're capped
Pity.
now. And remember, we will be having our rematch. Could do it now, couldn't we?
This is a temple.
It kind of looks at you. Like I give a fuck.
I'm just gonna like smile a bit, like, trying to contain it, not being able to.
What is
The
Martin
gods
doing?
will like the arm wrestle, I'm sure.
We'll
Little
make sure,
spider.
We'll make sure once this mission is over.
Persuasion.
Yeah. Why?
I wanna
My
see.
persuasion.
I wanna
You're not
see
getting
this
out of
before we
this.
go. Can no. Can he have advantage? Because I wanna see this as we go.
No. I'm not playing any more D&D today. The dice are not in my favor. You know those days when you just wake up and
John,
you feel I really shouldn't do this today. Today is just not a D&D day.
John, you
for
feel
me.
an arm curl around your shoulder. A surprisingly powerful arm for a relatively light body. No, I believe we should do it now.
You're just doing this because I've been rolling shit all day.
No! Literally what the you beat a wyvern, of course it's gonna try and fucking do it again.
Ah.
The wyvern is like, nah, this is not what it's supposed to be like according to the books.
Yeah, I assume that the face duality of the situation. Should I come and bonk you in the head now?
Huh?
Well, I got bonked in the
Carefully.
head for being a bit funny, and now he is gonna wrestle.
I'm sorry, do you have a problem with me arm wrestling someone?
No, I just.
Good, then you can watch.
I would like to.
Hey,
see
you know
it.
what? Referee for us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna carefully,
Go!
carefully,
Referee, I'm in.
I'm gonna carefully set the children down,
I'm gonna go.
and I'm like in a dead serious tone now.
Yeah.
Don't break anything.
I have no intentions. Apart from maybe your arm.
Break him! Break him!
That's a joke,
Break
that's a
her!
joke.
Break her! Alright, ready? As I'm putting my arm. Go!
Flame on in eyes. I am transformed for this. I'm not losing.
Oh,
If
Fuck, I
she's gonna call
forgot.
me out, I'm gonna not try to not lose.
I've forgotten what her modifier is. Ah shit. I think it's a +9, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think it was something ridiculous like that.
Yep.
It was higher
Alright.
than mine.
Oh yeah, it's definitely
I'm
higher than
okay. I don't think. Yeah, fuck. Setting it up my cloak to offensive doesn't really do anything here. It's only
It does not. Nope.
and defensive doesn't really do anything either. It's saving
It
throws.
does not. As in a flash of light, the golden wyvern stands before you, as the tail curves around.
Irinax is going. What the fuck?
Yeah, Iridax is just confused. They have like everyone else has just kind of ignored the fact that Iridax exists. Aurelia has just noticed. Is like really confused. There's someone else here. And at that time, the wyvern pushes. Please
Fight!
roll your strength check.
I have advantage. So
You do have advantage.
I'll pop
While
that
this
real
is
quick.
happening, I will explain a little bit about why she just transformed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To your
just
next.
so for the sake of this channel.
Wait, Ash, would this count as an attack against him still?
Against who?
Against John?
It's
No,
it's
not really.
it's strength, not athletics, right?
Yeah, it's strength, not athletics.
Athletics would level the playing field, maybe, unless she has proficiency in it, which would probably not level it at all.
Well, it's... Oh.
Yeah,
As
so
your arm starts to bend, at the time the wyvern seems to be in full control of all her facilities.
I'm going to cough really loudly and portent roll its strength to
Okay.
the lower number.
Which one do your portent roll?
The lower number.
Why would you do that? though?
I don't remember what your portent rolls are.
I just rolled them. That's why I asked.
So which
I
one-
didn't
which
roll-
one you
Oh,
doing,
okay.
Tim?
I didn't
Alright.
roll them before.
So 7.
Which one you...
Yeah, no. Yep.
That is that, okay. So okay. So that's a fun thing. Iridax, you see what comes. And John, you kind of brace yourself. You know, you feel like you remember the wyvern being stronger, and to both your surprise and its surprise, you are both just at a deadlock in the middle.
Wait.
As you slowly start to gain ground. And I would like the second roll, please.
Wait, didn't he say 7?
Oh,
Yeah.
In the
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh! I don't
Yes,
want to play anymore.
It's a 7 plus the modifier still added, Ruben.
I don't want to fucking play anymore.
John, you feel stronger for some reason. What a waste of portent rolls!
As from the deadlock, you slowly start to push. You need to beat her on the next one, and then you will win the second time. If you do not, then
I'm out.
he's out. You gotta beat a 25. Come on.
I
Come on,
literally
Oliver.
can't.
You
I
got
have a
this.
plus
then-
4.
And that 20 still. Oh no.
Nat 20 will do it. Nat
You-
20 will do it.
You,
Yeah.
Nat 20
can
will do it.
Bobo.
Oh!
17.
As once
You
again,
think I'm rolling a nat 20 when all I've been rolling is fucking 10s and 12s
Hey, we
and
wanna
11s?
hope, man. We wanna hope.
as once
Wait,
again,
I said
Guys,
you
the
can
playing
do
field
it.
is leveled. One more. Oh, you said you can do this. Well, now you should tell me that, Mel.
You did.
I
you
did say
Are you
that.
giving him? Are you giving him
She did,
inspiration?
She did
Yes,
say
I
that,
was.
she did say
Okay,
that.
you're giving him inspiration. You are welcome to roll your inspiration on the previous one if you want to, or you could use it for the next one.
What is it? D8.
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 Using my bardic inspiration for.
I think I'll save it because even here it's coming out.
All right, roll again.
Oh my fucking
Uh-oh.
god, man! I'm using it here to fucking boost my thing.
Yep. So
14.
you don't get clapped in one shot, but instead you hold
Yeah.
on. You have one
Oh.
last shot to turn this round.
You're gonna roll a fucking.
Come
What the
then.
fuck? Oh, it's even!
Oh.
It's even!
Oh, he held it.
Oh my god!
God. Just drop your hand. It'll be a lot more comfortable that way. One more.
One more time. You can do it.
Zalfit will start.
Oh my
flying
god!
around- Oh,
Yes.
Fucking shit!
Oh, you're back in the middle!
Oh, fucking just Roman. You better just name this episode "Duality." Nothing else. That's all this is.
Alright.
Duality.
I'm gonna
No,
say
it's Mantia. It's Mantia.
Yeah, I have another bardic
A
inspiration for
pushing
next one.
contest.
you have another. Yeah, it's basically a pushing contest. You have
We
one
need
last
this
roll.
one.
This one will decide it.
wait, but he
Yeah,
won.
You
but
have
Bardic
bardic
Inspiration-
inspiration. You have advantage. She does not. You guys are in the middle.
He has +9.
She has +9.
You have bardic
Yeah,
Good
plus
luck.
8 if you roll well.
This will be the last one. You have inspiration. You have advantage. Time to
You
roll.
can do it.
I can't win.
Inspiration.
You can't win.
Uh,
You can't win.
No, it's a fucking
18. It's 16.
18.
Oh, 18,
Yeah.
18, yeah.
And with one final slam, the arm comes down, audibly hitting the wood. Why are you so difficult to deal with?
Congratulations, you won.
To be honest, I would have given
Doesn't
it
feel like a victory.
I would.
I'd have expected this to be a lot easier. While I was-
Maybe you should have get drunk before that. You were drunk last time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It didn't really help though last time.
If I
It's more
recall
the
correctly,
fe-
I didn't win the last time.
Yeah, but it's more the feeling of it being more difficult, you know?
It's not
fun.
more difficult. I respect your strength. Anyway,
Shall we?
it's getting late. Do you all know where you're going?
No idea.
Time to look to
Oh,
our
wonderful.
local compass on Dina.
While they were doing this,
Uh,
though, Ash,
like,
I want
Yep.
to be
wait,
drawing
wait.
the wyvern. Just like, yes, this is how it looks.
Yeah, you've got the. Actually, you've never met Aurelia before, right?
No,
You've got. Yeah, one sec.
it didn't look like a terrorist, so I was like, time to draw.
So, you, by your side, somewhat curiously staring at what you're doing, you have a golden-haired human with slightly, like, darker skin and amber eyes, wearing a yellow robe, kind of just staring at what you're doing. Before we do anything else, can someone introduce this person to us?
Yes. You actually might be of use.
Who,
this
me?
is Irinax. Yes. Aurelia.
Irinax.
I recall. Like, it doesn't matter. Make me easier. Can you show her the thing you showed me? Irinax. Irinax, can you stop drawing, please? Just like.
Oh, look at that.
introduce yourself?
I'm tearing up. Man got my NPC's name right. I can't believe it.
Dude, Ash, it's
No,
like
Irinax.
Ash, it's like I own £400 worth of cards with the name Aurelia printed at the front of it.
Fair enough.
I wanted to check you weren't spelling it wrong, because that's what it was.
Why would I?
Are you gonna show him? Are you gonna show Aurelia
The what? Sorry, I was
Can you
in
show
the middle of something.
the thing you showed me?
And what?
The,
Oh,
tower? Yeah.
yeah, this. I'm gonna hold out the insignia.
Yep. Please roll me what I asked you.
Oh, not to showing the thing, but to
Yes.
Yeah.
Performance for showing the insignia.
Ta-da!
Oh wow!
Fucking
Hello,
melon.
Ah, this
Carving on
is very interesting. It's perfectly in the
The
middle.
dragon, the wyvern is somewhat 2D. That Irinax has drawn.
A 2D is
It's not-
best.
Not the worst, but it's something. As you show the insignia, see as Aurelia's eyes narrow a little bit. I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to make of these.
I'm gonna relay what I knew about the last session to her.
Ah, Gilren. Yes. He's been to our place before. I've never talked to him myself, but he's been there. And you say that's his insignia.
Yes, it's a long story. If you want, I can feed you in right now.
We can discuss it once we go through.
Long story short, this guy is 200 years old.
Aha.
Yeah, that's.
It would be evening now, or what time would it be?
Yep. No, it's night.
Night. Are you tired, or you wanna rest first?
I've spent. Well, we came here fast, but not like we're tired.
Really, he just wants to show off his skill.
Show off his what?
They're pointing to the hellhound.
I already
I
tucked it away. What do you mean?
Yeah, I believe that
Right,
that is a shut case. I'm not going to discuss it. If you found a woman that enjoys that, well, good luck. And this comes from someone who hunts monsters for a living. In a different place. She kind of like
Just gonna-
side eyes the
Gonna
wyvern.
Pat him on the back. Sorry, lad.
Don't be. You might not understand.
cry.
But she liked it.
You can cry later. It's fine. Anyway. Shall we
Oliver,
go?
I was gonna make you roll for animal handling for fun, but I'm
Don't
not gonna
roll
do that.
animal handling when
Yeah.
I'm fucking talking to the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. The rest of you would see that John a little bit further away, just kind of patting the kids, who are a little bit teary-eyed that he's lost his arm wrestling match. They're just kind of reverse consoling him as well, you know. The like girl going, you did pretty good. You almost beat her.
Well, I guess we're even now. I guess I'll have to beat her next time.
I don't like the way this conversation's going. I'm gonna beat her next
Round
time.
3.
Domestic.
Yes, that one time I domestically abused my wyvern girlfriend. that I just somehow managed to get.
Don't worry.
Alright.
If you want to try yet again,
think
I am always ready for a
it's time to
challenge.
go.
If it's time to go, it is time for you to go.
It is correct.
Aurelia will be going back with you,
She did say that.
and we're leaving the kids in your charge.
Yes.
Is there anything you want me to relay back to the fortress?
Yes, there's actually one very important thing that you probably need to relay back to the fortress. There's a monster on the loose. Yeah.
In order to clear this place, we had to let an unknown creature go. We couldn't know its strengths, nor its intention.
It has the power of destroying any creature it meets.
See as the wyvern's eyes in human form kind of narrow a little bit. Right, that's not good. I will keep that in mind.
And,
I will.
I'm going.
With Presty, make a small trinket to show how it looked like.
Huh?
What?
You can make an illusionary object with Presto.
A trinket. Do you know what a trinket is?
No, a non-magical trinket or an illusion. I mean that
Like a little
feature.
statue, a little like model.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you for a performance on that, at the very least, with disadvantage, depending on because you're trying to. It's a trinket. You're pushing the limits of the spell here.
Sure, illusionary image then, instead.
I'm prepared to whip out the book.
Oh, he's whipping out the book.
Illusionary image.
Flip back a few pages.
17.
Fuck it. Roll me a performance, and we'll see where it goes.
17.
That's a perception.
Sorry. Performance is 12.
All right. You get a relatively decent view for 6 seconds of the strange angel before it poofs. And you get a nod. Right, I'll bring that information back then. Right, I'm not good at goodbyes and all, so have a safe journey.
You too.
I'll wrestle you later.
You'll always find a way to get back through here, at the very least.
Would we be able to? Are we allowed to contact you to send somebody to pick us up in case we need to?
Contact how?
I pointed on
point to
Dina. She's.
You gotta
Global
nod.
fucking satellite phone. Phone
You get
Dina
a-
over here.
You get a nod.
We swap from Samsung to Oppo.
Yep. You get a nod before she turns back into a wyvern. And then in Draconic, so you would understand Taldian, and you would understand Logwig.
Oh.
Make sure you all return safe. The dragons have high hopes for you. Before she takes off.
We may wait a moment. Look at she goes away. Then I turn around. Well, it's your show, Dina.
Like, crack my fingers and
I thought she...
yeah.
Fucking start putting the fucking jutsu down.
Hey.
You've had practice now. And
She stretches her hand, stretches her muscles, and then pushes the button.
On the other hand, I want them to stay here and I'm gonna dimension door 3 times so I can reach away to the distance.
2,500 dash.
I thought she was gonna do this rather than crack her knuckles.
Alright.
Oh,
Dina,
no.
are you activating the portal?
One time I will make sure that they want to go right now, since is it getting night?
It is night.
It is night, so you guys sure you want to travel in the dark? Because I'm
Well,
I'm blind.
they slept through the day.
I
Then
don't.
the night could be good for us, as if we have to stealth through cover.
Gonna get flashbacks to episodes of as blind fox
Getting dumped by spiders.
Um,
That was a fun one.
Okay.
is
Yes.
there any torches I can take from like the surrounding area? Like,
You have torches in your bag as
I'm
a
going
standard.
to. I'm going to look at everyone as they're looking for torches. Touch the insignia of the not of the
Light.
not of Alduin. Alduin. Oh fuck its name. The other one. The token. The other one. Ash.
Which one?
My one. My one.
His one.
I'm just gonna touch that.
he's just gonna touch his
Uh,
penis.
You can cast
'cause
light
it's-
on it, or
Yeah, because it's at crotch level. Cast light.
Yeah,
eh,
yeah. Cast light.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
And he may
like glowing in
and
the dark
he
penis.
makes the face that we all captured, right?
alright, you fucking children. What are you?
That's what I'm doing.
No, apart from you.
We are waiting for it to activate the portal.
Well, I was just gonna prepare a torch.
Yeah, you would have a
well,
torch.
I'm gonna go to cast.
March
okay.
instead.
I'm basically just
Yeah,
gonna
I-
explain
well-
to the kids that they stick close to me. They basically say what we do, and we'll get them back safely.
Yep. You have the older one
Yeah.
basically on the other side of sister, holding her hand, giving you a nod. The younger one, just kind of in the middle of both of you.
I'm also gonna explain to them. If I go really quiet, and I open up my cloak and look towards them, they come and hide under it.
I'm gonna look his way, betray.
Ondina lost his birth.
I think Ondina can tank more than 2 kids can. I'm sorry.
Right. We can do that. We'll do that.
Okay, well
I'll go first.
I'm casting.
You're casting it.
She's casted.
Alright.
Avatar style.
And with yet another flash of light. Small beam into the sky. The teleportation portal in front of you activates. As all of you
Did you say
step
boop?
through. And time for me to change the music.
Time
You
for
see
us all to
mountains of bodies as the creatures still fighting for 4 days in a row. As you appear in looks and not thanks for unleashing me.
The kids get one shot, we get eaten.
As all of you, as all of you,
Campaign.
as all of you go through the portal. For a few seconds, after you all tumble out in a jumbled mess, takes you a few moments to kind of figure out where the fuck you are. So you try and take in your surroundings. You notice it's dimly lit. You can see seems to be bookshelves. As you continue moving your head, you see seated at a table, coffee cup halfway to her mouth, staring at all of you. Antlet white petal.
That's not what we were laughing about.
Wait.
Viable
What?
wards active.
Bullshit! Are we in Crossroads?
Sorry for
Oh.
the
What?
intrusion.
As you see her just like the eye twitching a little bit.
Good evening.
Good evening.
It's been a bit.
What does she look like?
Does she look mad?
Oh yeah. For those of you who haven't met
Or
her.
for half of the group that haven't met her.
Yeah, sorry. This would be. Yeah, sorry. It's been a while.
She seems like
give
a
me
woman of
moment.
intelligence. Time
Yes.
to go green.
Would she
give
know
me-
of me? Would she know of me then? Because I do have ties with the minions.
We are
No,
the 3 that don't know her.
Yeah, we are the
No,
three that
you are,
don't know
you are
her.
definitely. Okay, so for those of you that haven't met her, you would see a lady wearing a navy blue robe, with silver hair tied up in a bun of sorts, as well as a small set of crystal glasses on her nose. Just the most confused woman on the planet at the moment. But I wasn't expecting this when I am. Hello, Caldian, Lockwick, Undina. 3 people I haven't met, and 2 children.
Does she look mad? Or is she just confused?
Just beyond confused at the moment.
I approach and hug her.
Standard interaction
And
with
now-
female
now
Caldian.
Now confused in a different sense. She's just kind of standing there with like the coffee mug. Right. Hello, nice to meet
I
you.
release and then I'm sorry. We just didn't expect to arrive here.
I didn't expect any of you here either, I'll be honest. How on earth did you end up in here?
It's hell of a long story. And we are...
Well, we seem to have time, don't we?
How about we get those 2 kids to a bed? And
right.
then we'll have a
So...
rest and talk about it.
No. We're doing this in order. Why are you in our teleportation circle?
We didn't know which one we were gonna end up, to be honest.
Like I said, we didn't know in which one we are going. Apparently, this teleportation circle connects to one in a temple of a moon goddess in the Ashlands.
I'm sorry, what? Do you have a fever?
No.
No.
And kind of looks at the kids, expression softening a little bit. Fine. Aurelia, why are you... Just notices that the person they got as your guide is also there. This is going to be a very long story, isn't it? Fine.
Yeah.
Stay here for a moment. You see as she gets up, walks out of what seems to be a hidden door, where she pushes through a bookcase and disappears.
As she does that, I turn to the group. Well, we are in Crossroads, guys.
I rolled for this, by the way. There were a bunch of fun places you guys could have ended up.
Ah, nice. Well, we ended up with a safe space, isn't it?
Yeah, Lucas can confirm. I rolled Crossroads.
Twig!
Yes.
I thought you were gonna send us to a specific place that I was gonna be very annoyed by if you sent us.
Oh, don't
Where do
worry.
you think I can send you? DM, I'm curious. But yeah, the rest of you are all somewhat equally confused, just in a small hidden closet or some sort. Not closet, but like a hidden workspace. Yeah.
Is it really cozy down here?
It is quite cozy.
Is it her? Do I recognize the room? Is it her workplace?
Guys, can I?
You do
just
not
have a
recognize the
brief-
place.
Can I have a little recap? Because I left the room and I came back and I just like, sorry.
We teleported to Crossroads.
Dogs.
That's it? Okay. I turned to the group. Well, we are in Crossroads. Apparently, by her reaction, it wasn't expected.
Who's that one?
Just to quickly interrupt you here, Arthur, you rolled high enough on history. You would know that Anlet Whitepetal is part of the ruling family in Crossroads.
Yeah, but she
Not
didn't introduce herself, so he wouldn't know.
Yeah, no, but he. Wait, oh yeah, no, she didn't actually.
She didn't introduce
Nope, you have no
herself?
idea who. Yeah, you don't know because yeah, she didn't
Oh,
introduce
the
herself.
others brought up the name.
Nope.
And we went
No,
over.
nobody.
No.
Nope.
Someone
Oh,
said the name.
no,
I'm
yeah,
the only
that
one-
was
yeah, I'm the
Ashton
only one.
told that the people that have met her
Oh,
before
well,
recognize
when
her.
she
so
says
it-
that name, I know then.
Yeah, in that case, you would
yeah.
know her.
Yeah, but at the moment you don't know. We are in Crossroads. This was Anlet Whitepetal, one of the ruling family, and now you know Arthur.
Oh.
And
Oh.
this is good news. We are safe, at least as far as I know.
At the same time, two had spoken of two very similar looking women. One, instead of having her hair in a bun, instead long silver hair stretching out, no glasses. Ah. We have guests unexpectedly. As Lady Hylia Whitepetal also pokes her head in. I'll take the children. You and Anlet can figure out what's going on. If that's fine by you.
I'm sorry, but you all know each other. Like,
Well, we.
Yes, but I've had a long day. I was about to take a bath. I'm going to take these children. Would anyone kindly give me their names?
My name's Arthur.
Not yours.
I pat him in the back. It's okay, child. It's okay, child.
I thought we were introducing ourselves. I apologize.
I need to find what the kids say.
But yes, this is Arthur Warhelm.
Pleasure.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Listen, I've just had it. Don't worry, me too. I've had a long day. Just the children for now. I'll be sure to talk to all of you tomorrow once my head isn't spinning.
I know I have the names somewhere here.
I'm pretty sure I have the names as well.
I can't remember where the fuck this is in my notes.
Child 1 and Child 2.
No, that's not their name. I am very certain that's not the name. I just know that
the names are Valken and Phelan.
Oh, yeah, Valken and Phelan. That one, yeah, I'll just say that it's Valken and Phelan.
Right, I'll take the pen if they don't.
I'd like to join if that's fine.
You're
Currently
welcome.
Overseeing them.
You're welcome to do that, if you're their caretaker. Name?
John.
Ah, you're who Thalia was talking about. Well, come along. We'll find a place for you.
I'll
the rest of you,
follow with the kids.
Good to see you, but how?
Ordina should probably be.
How much time do you have right now?
Not enough for this. Goodbye. And the door shuts.
Ludwig, what did you say?
Yeah.
Sorry, you said something.
Oh, I was about to say that Ordina probably is best because she cast the spell after all. So.
But did you know that we get here?
No.
Well, that's still good news that we're here, though.
It's not very good news for us, is it? If he's saying that you got here through a teleportation circle of some sort, that means... Where did you come from? Last I heard you were going to the Ash...
Oh.
Yes.
We came
That's
from
where
the
we come from.
I'm going to study the teleportation circle if I can.
You cannot, because it is
Do you
not
want me to
visible.
point? I'm gonna
It's
take the
edge.
map out. I'm gonna take the map out, just make it easier, just point to where we came from.
Yeah, see if she like adjusts her glasses, looks. Would you all like to take a seat outside on a sofa, some refreshment?
Would
be
be
nice.
very nice.
It seems more
Come along.
I'm gonna put the
interesting
map
here.
back in my bag.
I will say, I don't recognize two of you now. And, well, Aurelia, the two of you? I believe you introduce yourself as Arthur the child.
Yes. And John went already.
I just
and
laughed.
John
I
left
am-
his area.
I am sorry. Yeah, I am Arthur Wilhelm of the Steel Company.
Pleasure to meet you, Anlet Whitepetal of Crossroads, which is where you are right now, coincidentally.
Yes. It was a pleasure
And
to meet
you, stranger with the beard.
I'm looking at the bookshelves while she's talking to me. My name is Irenax, student of Archdiviner Odin.
Did you fuck up the name?
Dude, it's. I keep trying.
Alduin.
Yeah, I don't want to say Alduin. He's a dragon.
Why?
Alduin's a dragon.
Not Alduin. Elduin.
Alduin.
Elduin.
You like Elduin?
Alduin.
The Archmage's disciple in.
There's a much more to the story. If we can sit down. For
Out.
Yeah.
Out. To the sofa. I'll be there in a second.
Do you need proof?
I
Or you take-
I need
You're in.
something else.
Irinax,
Not
there
quite
there
sure
will be
what.
enough
Wait,
time
wait,
to
Irinax,
explain
was-
everything.
Irinax, was Crossroads around 200 years ago?
It just kind of looks at you, do like you lost your fucking mind.
I'm sorry.
I look at her and I say, like I said, long story.
Please leave.
Like, can I take a book?
No, you may not take a book.
No. I'm just gonna walk outside.
Do I smell a rabbit?
May just pops out. Hello, this is my admin. Right, go. And as you're all like
We
ushered
go,
out,
yeah.
you notice that, Galdian, you are in the same study that you first met and White Battle in, but this is at the very corner where a bookshelf can basically sink in a little bit, and you can get to this hidden
Okay.
room.
And now we are in her workroom.
You are in the manor.
Let's see if we can make it to the room with.
Okay.
And
As you all, I'm assuming, take your seats. She pours out a rather fragrant tea. Seems to smell a little bit, some sort of flower, really. You can't really put your finger on it.
I'll get up and help her a bit.
Irinax, it's not a
Much
mimic, don't worry. Should take a swig of my tea.
You were asking if Crossroads was around back then.
Yeah.
Yes, but I don't think anything like this was.
Right. She pulls up a chair, sits down. Kind of fingers like this, kind of looking across the table. Right, if someone would kindly fill me in on why you've appeared in our attic, that would be great.
Shall we start from the start then?
Turn the buck around.
Start from wherever makes the most sense.
Right, and I tell her from when we reach Miretown, about what happened in Miretown.
Fucking hell, this is a long story.
Yeah. What happened in Miretown?
When he says this, I'm gonna be like,
Not about the not
First to me.
nothing about
Are you discussing the certain things in Miretown that did not wish to be discussed?
Yeah, that's what I'm not gonna say anything about dragons. I'm just saying that we looked for the artifact in the swamps, didn't find it. We did find a ring, and I will show it to her if she recognizes it.
Probably the you're wearing.
She would not.
Okay.
Would you say, Martin?
The crown you're wearing is also
Uh,
potential point of interest.
I'm not gonna say anything about it. I'm just saying that we looked
Okay.
for the artifact and we that we didn't find it. We went back and then when Aurelia was ready, we headed to the Ashlands. Everything that happened in the Ashlands on our side, I don't know about Arthur. To the point that Salomon decided to leave us. Arthur joined.
As you bring up Salomo, she kind of mumbles to herself. That's what the idiot meant when he messaged me. Right. Right.
Any
This
voice?
makes a lot more sense now. Oh yes, I had it. Out of the blue in the middle of the night, I got a message telling me, he was going to go do some sort of a trial and he was fine.
Okay.
And
that's a fair.
I told him he's an idiot, and why is he contacting me at 1 in the morning?
Yep.
It's
I
about
will
7
tell her
already.
how we met John in the story of Marathon, and that he accompanied us.
When you bring up John, she recognizes it from the fact that they have a fair amount of discourse with the
Sure.
Driftwater leadership.
I will tell her our way from inside, like our journey through the Ashlands, like the big stuff, not just we walked for 3 days.
Yep.
And then how we met Arthur, and then what happened in the Ashlands about our mission. I will not talk about the items or side quests that we got
Side quest?
to hunt stuff for Ludwig's. To pay
Oh, yeah.
Ludwig.
Yeah.
That's
Basically, just keeping it short and simple, making sure she
about the
understands.
main storyline, like why we went there and we achieved, and basically ended up like, so to get back here, we had to clear this temple. We somehow managed to do that. I will not say that
you
we
tell
got to
about
the
the marathon?
Shadowfell. I will not
Okay.
say it. And then we waited for the kids, and once they arrived, Ondina activated the portal, and it brought us here.
I'm just gonna do this. Like, what are we gonna tell her about?
About?
You know,
About?
that fucking thing. What was it?
I don't know what you mean, Arthur.
Oh, I think he means.
The Shadowfell.
No,
No,
he means,
not that.
he
Not
means
that.
he means this, and I'm gonna pull out my book
I'm
and
good.
flip back to
I'm
my
hinting.
drawings.
I'm hinting. I'm not saying anything, and then Ludwig goes.
Ludwig
"Oh,
did.
the Shadowfell!"
Ludwig
No.
did. It's fine. It's fine. It's
I am.
I
It
wasn't
came out.
even
You said
hinting
it.
that.
It came out.
I wasn't
It's
even
fine.
hinting that.
It's fine. It's fine.
I was trying to be
Through
so
all of it,
discreet.
with every emotion going up and down, especially when you bring up the fact that you were told about some sort of a mission, you see her expression change constantly, and then Ludwig brings Shadowfell,
no,
just
no.
looks at him.
He's dreaming. He's had some drugs.
You weren't kidding.
Just to clarify, I did mention that thingy.
Yeah, the thing. Oh, you did mention the thing.
Yes,
You
I
mentioned the
said
monster.
I said
I
the
was
thing
trying
that-
to.
No, I understand, but you would hear me say it, so all this wouldn't
Yeah,
have happened.
Alright.
Yeah, so that would
Alright,
happen.
alright. I will ignore the Ludwig slip up.
Okay.
I didn't know if you mentioned that,
No.
and I didn't know if you wanted to mention that. So I was like,
So-
the thing.
I particularly said the
you-
thing that I didn't say.
So, some sort of a creature's been let loose.
Yes, and considering nothing here is in ruins, and you're not yelling at us, weren't
No,
yelling
it hasn't
at us.
come out.
It didn't come
If you're
out on
asking
this
if it's
side.
come into my study and tried to eat me, no, it hasn't. I'm quite glad of that.
Well, in that case, that teleportation circle that we took led it to a different place. I don't know if such
That's
thing
the
is
word.
possible. I'm not a man of the arcane, but
Am I correct in guessing that the news I have in town right now from passerbys that lightning and fire, to quote, was gathering in the skies above the Ashland has something to do with you idiots?
it's
Oh.
more of a war that is waging
More
over
of a
there,
war going on.
not us.
Yeah.
There's a war
Between
going on.
between Andreas and the Elder Dragons.
War going on. We told you this earlier.
This is a lot to take in. But first, you must all be exhausted. If you wish, I can have rooms prepared for all of you. Discuss more in the morning. You brought up this mission you've been given, Haldian.
Yeah.
I would need to talk to Hylia Dreska before I come back to you.
Yeah.
Caldian, could I speak alone with you in a minute?
With whom?
You.
Sure. Excuse me, please. And I step
I'm
at
sorry, excuse me.
go to the side.
She's like, well, at least you're moving.
Um,
Hope you didn't think I'd be the one moving.
no.
I'm gonna get magical window back.
Undina, maybe tell her anything about.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna,
future plans.
Yeah, while you guys figure all this out, I'm gonna quickly hop over to John, just because he's been gone for a little bit.
Oh.
John, you have never been in this place. It is a large manor, made out of a type of tree that you actually recognize, red maple, one that grows in your woods, in your home. Many rooms go by as the woman next to you, seeming quite exhausted at the moment. See bags under her eyes. Walks past until she stops in front of one room with 2 guards ahead of her, who respectfully bow and then move out of the way. Right. John, I believe it was, right? I believe we've never had the pleasure of meeting before. But I heard about you from Talia when she came by. Driftwater is having a couple of issues at the moment. But my eyes don't deceive me. We might have fixed their biggest problem. She kind of looks between the 2 kids. In that case, would you like me to send word to Talia and inform her that the children are at crossroads? I'm sure there's more to the story, but you must be tired as well. We'll bring some food up, maybe some drinks, beverages, refreshments.
I'm gonna look to the kids and see how they react to that. Basically, like, do they want food? Do they want something to drink?
Eyes definitely light up a little bit at food.
I have, by the way, a quick question, because we managed to get. No, this is in character. Sorry.
Oh, in character. You're not there. This is with.
Oh, sorry.
They jumped
Sorry.
John for now.
Just ignore me.
Yep, keep it in mind until I come back. So, in that case, and you just get a quick smile, I'll have something brought to you. There should be 3 beds in there. If you wish to stay with them, then feel free. I'll have guards outside. If there's anything you need, just ask them. Alright, well, in that case, now we'll talk about it later. I wish you a good night. Gives you a quick, curtsy basically, and then I'm gonna assume you just
I'll enter, make sure that the kids feel fine.
Mhm.
And I'll just stay there so that they don't have to be left alone.
Yep.
They keep them company. If they want to sleep, that's fine. If they want to eat when food gets there, that's fine.
Yeah, you get a little bit of food, sandwiches with a little bit of meat brought up. And for you, something slightly heartier, large, full chicken, roasted. And a little bit to drink. And a bit of alcohol, in case you're... Not enough to get you drunk, but...
No, thanks.
Yeah, it is there. There's nothing else you're going to do over the night, right? Alright.
No.
Alright. You can change it once these guys finish anyway.
Yeah.
If they come meet up again. Back to you guys.
We'll try and keep this low. So we're alone. We're alone.
We're not alone.
Well,
we're just
you're
on the side.
You're this room is about 60 feet in.
Well, I'm gonna try and keep quiet because I don't want things to hear. But
She's not particularly listening to you. She's talking to
well,
Iridax, trying to figure out who the fuck he is, and listening to
remember-
Undina.
do you remember the conversation with them dragons about the Great War?
What about it?
I think I assumed you said something. I didn't hear what you said.
What about it?
If I recall, they stated that beings or some sort of monsters were located under certain burial grounds and settlements.
That is correct.
Secluded.
Yeah.
We should probably. I don't want to cause an outcry, but we should probably investigate it whilst we're here.
Well, first of all, you need to get a badge. Otherwise, you can't investigate shit. What?
Badge?
The gold medallion of Crossroads?
Oh,
Not
that
the
way,
Crossroads.
right? No, I thought you were making a shitty Sherlock Holmes joke.
No, I'm not making a joke. I'm being serious.
No, I wasn't making a joke. That's why I went laughing. You were the only one laughing. and you're the
If
DM.
you would wonder what I mean, you need. I will pull mine out and say you need one of those to do anything here.
So how do I get one of those?
Prove yourself.
Is it like trial by combat sort of?
Sort of.
shenanigans? Ugh, jeez.
But maybe it could be avoided if we will say that you are with us. I don't know. We need to discuss it. But
Well-
I agree with you. We should investigate it. But things have order here.
Yeah, I
First, getting
understand.
you up to date. You to the right status, and then continue from there.
Okay.
Sounds
okay,
fair?
So we're gonna be in a while. But you agree with me.
I
That's
agree
what
with you.
matters.
We are
I
on a
didn't
mission.
want to cause an upcry and bring it up.
No, I understand. And she did say she will talk to the Hylia and I forgot the other name.
Druskar.
Druskar, which
Like I
are
said-
the rulers here.
Things have changed here, as Irinax stated. So maybe Irinax may be of help whilst.
Well, I don't know if would I know how. No, I wouldn't know how long Crossroads is existing, but
Well, Irinax stated earlier. He stated earlier that oh, it's
well,
different.
even if
ways.
he knew that it existed, things change over time. So it's probably
Yeah,
way
but
different
things
from.
are often forgotten over time as well.
Like I said, they know our mission. They know about this obelisk that is standing outside in the center of the city.
What obelisk?
You will see. It's one of the
Oh.
places that we should look under. But let's do things in order here.
Okay, first I want some mead and good night's sleep. But I just want
Well-
to bring that up.
Yeah, for now, tea have to do, and I turn and go sit back down.
I'll go join them.
As you turn around, you see as Lady Whitepetal is pretty much just staring at Iridax. Right, and you are who? Strange person trying to take books from my study.
I am Irinax. I am the student of the Arc Diviner.
Yes, I heard that. As far as I know, Gildren hasn't had students for quite a while.
Yes, and
did
as
think-
far as I
I'm in contact
understand-
with him as the head of the arcane halls here in Crossroads.
Just-
Therefore, I would like to say what you are saying doesn't line up.
Well,
I said to you earlier.
We are not
You're not
there yet.
talking to
We are
me
not
at the
there
moment,
yet.
Lewis.
We are talking between us. Ourselves.
well, it has just come to my attention that I've been trapped in a sort of limbo for a few hundred years.
I'm sorry, run that by me again.
Been trapped on another plane. For a
You don't
few
need to
hundred
slow it
years.
down. I'm not daft. Just trying to wrap my head around it. Gotta take a
mean,
sip.
You want proof as well, right? And I'm gonna pull the insignia. I assume there's like a small coffee table if she's given
Yeah,
drinks.
there's a
I'm
little
gonna
table.
put it next to my tea.
Yep. Pulls it up. Fucking Gildren. Have you gone and done now? Gives it back to you. Okay.
Thank you.
I don't know if I believe you or not, but insignia seems real. Ah, for the last one. Logwig, Undina, someone please make some sense.
I
Where have
got
you
some
picked?
books from Hex.
I guess I'll be the only one that's trying to make sense. Proposing
I have
until
no
that
I
idea
haven't
what
will-
Martin just said. Not a single bit.
I have some books of Hex.
She's just gonna stare at you.
Hmm.
I'm happy for you, I guess.
I was curious if you knew a way to check if they're cursed or not before you start reading them.
Oh,
Um,
could have asked me.
I am.
I'm just gonna slight like. I'm just gonna go back to having a sip of the tea that I've been given.
I
as
just
she downs
grab
her
them,
third
I
cup
guess.
like it's alcohol at this point.
Oh, no.
Undina, please tell me that there hasn't something weird that's happened to you as well.
I'm gonna offer her the best drug of all. and that
Copium?
is
Apart from the
Yeah.
apart from the mindfish. You tell me about that.
I'm just gonna have to do this. Whereas deception,
No.
oh no!
as I have to hold in laughter at disadvantage because I'm
No
trying.
need to do deception for that.
Ah, shit. Okay.
It's fine. If
What
you want to
does she
giggle, you
want to?
giggle. I mean, if you want to try and hold it in, sure, roll for it.
Oh,
What's your DC though?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say you fail. Gives you like a little stink eye from the side. I'll just wait for all of you to get back. And at this point, the two of you would come back. Right.
I will start unloading the books. Just very carefully.
Miniguns of books.
Just like looks at it, like as you just like start piling a tower.
Yes.
The Logwig has gone and stolen books from hags. You've
Yep.
brought back a man who's apparently been gone for 200 years. Undina has a fish inside her head.
That's still the same. We only have
Well, at
one
least
left.
there's something. I'm sorry.
Cool story. We only have 1 month left until we'll eat Calvian's face. And John.
Why,
And Auntie.
this is the first, and
And
I've been
Logwig.
travelling with you.
Oh.
Surprise!
I'm going to
It's
blank.
just like fucking.
I'm gonna blank out what she's saying and just like look at Logwig like, but you didn't tell me that you. I had to listen to Arthur's story.
What's wrong with my story?
Nothing.
Oh no, deception!
Sorry, it was good.
Nothing was wrong with the story. It's
Oh.
I could have took up a different thing while we were waiting.
Awfully rude.
Right, some peace and quiet in my chambers, please. Peace and quiet. In a calm. I fucking wish I did. I'm sorry, it's not very refined of me, but I'm quite expecting 8 of you to tumble into my attic tonight either.
We can go home if you want us to.
No,
Tonight?
it's fine. Wouldn't want to make you walk. Seems like you've been through a lot. Hylia's had rooms arranged for it. if you wish to stay here for the night. If you wish to go to your own house, so be it as well.
We have a house?
Have a
You,
house?
you,
Out of character?
you don't, we do.
Yeah, they have a
Yeah,
house.
we
They have a
why
fucking
we have a
house?
house.
They have a house. They have a house.
They have a house.
We don't.
I see.
Ludwig.
Well, now
Yeah.
now you do too. If you decide to stay.
Oh wait, what did he
Although
say?
you're interrupting Kurt.
My bad.
Ludwig, I'll take the books. You can go to the house.
Okay. Well, I will join you in the book thing. Just I don't know how to make sure if books are safe to read, and knowing hacks, I was not really willing to take the risk.
Generally,
I
casting
Ritual
some
cast
sort of
identify.
magic. Well, identify will only get you so far in most cases.
Ritual cast
Magical
identify,
spell,
remove curse.
detect magic. Yes, if you are capable of removing a curse, you'll be fine. In most cases.
No, I'm saying this out of character. I'm not saying
Oh,
this
right.
to her.
Oh, okay. I thought you
I'm
were-
saying I'm ritual cast identify.
Well, she still give you that rundown. Basically, detect magic, identify.
If you try to do it in there, you cannot. Oh wait, no. In this room, you can. Okay. Never mind.
Please do not do any of this in my study. If there's a cursed book, I'd rather not everything in here go up in flames or whatever else a cursed book might do.
You should have told him that earlier.
Ritual cast detect magic, ritual cast identify, and then if there is a curse, remove curse.
Pretty much.
Oh no, that's what I'm doing. We'll move out the room first.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not
gonna-
Are you just gonna Are you just gonna be? You think you're gonna be allowed to just on your own willy nilly run through a nobleman's house?
That's
Fuck
why,
no.
that's why,
La 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 la.
that's why I said you should have told him before. Like,
I don't mind if they're. Well, to be fair, I wasn't quite expecting him to just dump it on my table either.
well, they're both, as you can tell.
Listen, you can leave it with me for the night, Lockwick. I'll take a look at it if you want.
Oh.
And
Would be
I'll
nice.
give them back to you if they're safe. What exactly are these books about?
I don't entirely know.
Are those the books from the Hex House? Hex House?
Which one?
Yeah.
Max House?
You listened to the story I told you, right?
I know, but I'm still trying to comprehend everything you said to me. I think.
Well, yes, we've been to the Hex House in the swamps of Marathon.
Maybe I should drink more tea. Or,
You will find a lot of ruins. An explosion.
well, I guess we're going then. I guess we'll go to mine town.
Eventually, maybe. But first, and let those two need, those three. John is not here, but they need at least temporary passage here,
Anything else?
unless they can count as our companions. And then
Give me a persuasion roll. With advantage.
it's +0 anyway, so
Yeah, but you have advantage, so you can roll twice.
16.
I don't have medallions on me. To usually make those. I wasn't quite expecting.
I understand. Well,
But you can consider them as part of your group. I'll have words sent. For now, as said, probably best if you stay in the manor itself. Otherwise,
yeah, until at least they get the medallion.
yes, because I don't particularly want to explain to my guards why they're doing their job wrong when they catch someone without a pendant.
Fair enough. You heard it?
So I stay in the manor.
Yes.
What's the Rathalos doing?
Ah, well,
Ooh.
So
On a
Rathalos?
slightly brighter note, it's been growing. Perhaps a bit faster than we expected. It's no longer underground. We've had to relocate it into the woods nearby.
Lovely. What do you want about?
They trying to tame Mephiles, as far as I know.
So far it's been going pretty well. A large wyvern of sorts. Right, well, in any case, your rooms then. And she gets up, knocks on the door, and 2 guards walk in. Well, after you lot.
And I will take leave because I'm tired.
Okay, so for how late would it be? Like,
It is like past midnight at
We
this point.
were
okay, yeah, then
in
it's
the middle
gonna-
of the night.
All right. Are you all going to bed, or are you going to be doing things?
I'm exhausted. It's midnight. I'm
I'll be
gonna be
Mm.
sleeping.
I'm not gonna look for anyone, but I will want to speak to Ondina privately.
Okay.
That Hellhound's head is gonna need to be delivered.
No.
Ondina doesn't have to do it. I can go
I'm just gonna
myself.
send. Yeah, just give you some advance.
Just wrap up the sushi with the hellhound head on top.
Mm. No, well, I don't know. We
Midnight
got rooms and
delivery.
stuff. I will go to Ondina's room and knock. You open it?
As I was going to sleep, I'm gonna like come out of my pajamas, open door, be like, what?
Knock, knock, knock.
Off. Huh?
Can I come in or speak to you quickly?
Yeah, come in.
I open the door. Come in, close behind me. Can I speak to you for a second?
Is there a chair or something in the room? So to sit down.
You've been in these rooms before. There's enough stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take a seat.
I'll look her in the eye and. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Are you?
Starting to get a little bit worried. So
You are carrying this burden for us. Which actually landed us its power a few times and helped us. So maybe it's a blessing in disguise. At least in the situation that we are in. And nevertheless, you're sharing your head with something. I'm just worried.
can hear you. I think.
I completely understand it. It can hear me. Like I said, you are sharing your place with it in your head. And it did help us, but I'm sure it wants out, and you want it out.
Yeah. According to the grumbling from before, it can't wait. Very much something.
If you manage to speak to it in a quiet state without being in danger, maybe you could ask it if it has any idea of what we could get it. And besides, it's of course up to you if you are willing even to do that. I'm more worried about your curse.
You can ask it yourself right now.
I'm worried about you, not it right now.
Yeah, Ashwin, how long is that gonna be?
Which one?
The next one?
Next moon?
Yeah?
According to the
I think
one
when
we
is the
saw
last
when
time?
we s-
When is the last time you had it?
In the Ashlands in a cave, like a hole?
Yeah, in a.
In the city.
Oh, no, it was not. Wait, was
Oh,
it?
before the city.
No, they had it
Was it
before.
right?
Before the city.
It was
before.
the
Just
week. It
before.
was the week. Yeah, the week or the day? It was the day before.
It was a day before the city.
Yeah, day before the city. You are a fair amount off. You guys had spent very long in the city after all. Nor in the surrounding area.
Mm-hmm.
We had 3 months, right? After the last time, so it's been about a week and a half since. Okay, yeah.
Oliver, I'll get to your question in a second. I just have to find something.
No stress, mate.
Would you want to? We have a lot of options right now. Would you want to head to Driftwater right away, or what are our plan of action?
I mean, remember when we were in Aurelia's house? I contacted my brother, and it's not going well at home.
Are they
So
suffering?
if we could head, he wasn't very clear about it. He just said they can't hold on much longer. So if we could head to Driftwater, it would be great.
Is this burden on you only? Nobody else is trying.
I mean, I guess they tried, but they don't want to come up here. Especially my parents are. They don't like you. They hate you. Some sort of thing, you know.
Hey, look at
They
the
just don't want to come here.
look at the positive side. Driftwater and Crossroad walk together, and we just find out that there is a teleportation circle here. If we can convince them to use, maybe there's a way to get to Driftwater quick. If we just asked.
I don't think they will. But we can ask, I guess.
Well, one thing is for sure, at least we could get the coordinates for this one, so we can get back quicker. I know it's much to ask, and they don't usually disclose stuff like this. I know that in Skyward City, the one is heavily guarded, and even I didn't see it. I just know there is one.
We can ask and see what their reaction will be. Maybe we'll have to pay for it, but we'll see. Tomorrow. So I'm gonna, going at the door. It's getting late.
As I get up and go to the door, before I open it, I turn around. Can I be selfish? Just for a second.
Possibly?
I know we have urgent stuff. But we are very close to her.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. Good night.
But just gonna like close my door and be like, bed.
I will
That
DM
is
you.
all you get, John.
I will DM you what I want to do. After
All
that,
right.
if anybody wants to. Nobody wants to do anything, or?
I am
Doesn't seem like it.
that tired,
I've said
so
what I wanted to do.
In bed.
Yep.
In bed.
Alright. James, because you said you had to go. Do you have time for another like 15-20 minutes, or would you prefer to leave now? What's your call here?
I think I just go now. Just make more prep. I mean, I am in bed after all, so they.
Well,
is
the
that
thing is,
okay?
I'm gonna do some stuff in the morning. The main thing I want to bring up here is you guys have choices now.
Okay.
I would like you guys to figure out what you guys are going to tackle from here. And whether or not you guys are going to be staying together or you're splitting up to go do different things.
oh yeah, because
Oh shit, yeah.
Because this is a place where that kind of decision could be made. And that is going to be important for a lot of stuff in the future because I would need to plan for individual sessions and things like that.
Yeah, we've got a lot to talk about because like I could potentially go to Dominion with Ruinax.
Yes, because of the way each character has their own goals, I need to figure out, are you guys staying together as a group? Or are you guys splitting up? That is something I need to know.
oh, yeah.
So,
And
if you guys don't
close
mind,
they go.
I would like to get to that point at least tonight before
Just
we
a
end
quick
it.
question. Do we
Yes.
have the things that we need to talk to the statues already? Because I'm, like, for example, do we have the things to interrogate the...
I don't know. Do you?
We
Yes.
don't.
I just
That's something that
through
we
it and
need
talk
to.
about the decision in character. I don't want to force it. I don't want to force a conversation yet because
I mean, I feel like you guys are gonna end up discussing this anyway, like relatively soon.
Oh, yeah.
It's just that I'm going to be skipping night anyway because you guys are in a safe spot, and gonna see what you guys end up doing after that. So,
I still need the response.
I think
to the
I'm just gonna
question.
leave. Is that alright with you, Ash? 'Cause I've got
if you want to, but I'd like your opinion on what you would want to do.
my opinion. Well,
Well,
I
are
have
you?
a duty still. I still have the duty to go to the woods. You know, for the Phoenix, because I said I'd do the favor.
I mean, you have multiple different things you want to do, so that's what I'm asking.
I said I'd help the Irinax, but I'd probably prioritize that over Irinax and try to persuade him, and then I'd go into Dominion afterwards. That's what I would be thinking.
Okay.
And I'd help him out with his shenanigans in return. Is that alright?
Fine by me. I guess we'll see what the others do.
Okay, I'm going to leave now. Thanks
Alright.
for the session, guys. Got to do some packing.
Thank you.
Bye
Thank
bye.
See you tomorrow, lekker ding.
See ya. Bye bye.
Gonna do his makeup for current session.
Oh no. Alright. So the rest of you are all sleeping. Correct?
No. Answer the fucking question.
You don't have books.
Not that one.
You realize you're not able to cast spells in here, you lemon.
Thank you. That answers the question at least.
Yep.
Put all my candles out. Oh, nice. It does nothing. Okay, I'll go sleep.
Alright. I'll need a moment because Ruben is typing.
I'm finally done with exhaustion.
Welcome back.
That was a pretty good portent roll.
Ooh, I thought you had like 5 points.
No, he had 2. He had 2 levels.
Magically, you get another 2.
Did I take 2 more? Thanks.
I'm dishing out exhaustion points, don't worry about it. Martin, I got you.
Oh, I thought you were talking about portal.
I'm
rolls.
presuming
Sorry.
you're just taking the piss right now. Just checking. Ashwin?
Hmm?
He's
Yes,
taking
he's taking the
piss.
piss. You only had 2. You can GM roll that if you want to, Ruben. That is your prerogative.
Martin, I'm gonna counterspell your exhaustion so you still have it.
Exhaustion isn't a spell, you muppet.
I'm going to kill him and force Mel to use Raise Dead so he has 5 points of -5 to every roll for the next
Mel doesn't have
5
Raise Dead,
days.
Mel has Revivify.
Oh shit, she's screwed. I thought she has Raise
I
Dead.
have raised that.
Sorry, I take it back, I take it
Yeah,
back. I thought you got raised.
I
I thought you
knew
got
it.
raised it only at 10. What the fuck?
no. It's a 5th level spell.
Robin, that is a very curse.
She gets it as a.
I hate it. I really hate it.
Don't you love it when the DM roll fucks up and we all see it?
That was really, really sad.
Callian, you
Um,
don't hear any response. You don't feel much of a response. However, by the time you open your eyes, the dagger placed upon the ground no longer sharp edges, instead covered from the top down to the spine in moss as tree roots arc over it. The dagger can never be used as a weapon ever again.
I stay there a bit longer. Just enjoying the stillness and the cool breeze of the night, and I
Yep.
will go sleep.
Alright. As morning arrives, Logway Caldian, you two would wake up to relatively loud noise outside as your door swings wide open and a very large orcish face pokes its head through. Ah, you've been through alive! Come here! As Driskar of Crossroads squeezes his way in, and then squeezes the both of you. And a very flabbergasted Iranax that's been caught in the middle of all of this. Where's the shot stuff?
That's Iranax, Rusker. Rusker, Iranax, Rusker. He's the
Pleasure to meet
man around here. He's the ruler here.
You see a very large orc protruding front teeth, dressed in fancy clothing, not fully suiting him. And underneath, you can tell
He's got at least basic chain armor on, so it just doesn't match. It does not match. And on his back, a massive great axe. Let's see others.
Sadly,
Here we go.
I don't know if Thorfinn passed through here, but he decided to find his father in the north.
Shame.
Indeed.
That's a good man dead.
Yeah, and Salomo, I believe, contacted you and said he.
Oh, I've heard about that idiot. Right.
However,
You've all lived.
however, we got new.
And they
new
popped them into
people.
an attic.
got new
And we
people.
have a strange person with a beard who's apparently 200 years old.
You're up to speed.
Cat person taking care of children. And fish lady with a fish.
Yep, you got it right.
Do you believe I've summed that up correctly?
Oh.
Well, it's about noon. You've all been sleeping in. I do believe it's time for food. Breakfast. Lunch. A brunch for you. Quite like that word.
Will Hylia be joining us?
Both of them are.
Oh.
I believe. At this time, we kind of like sombers down, I guess, a little bit. Couple of things you brought up that require all of us to be there for this. A sort of council, if you will. Anyway, go get your friends, and you know the way down.
Yeah.
Not been that long, has it? He gives you a grin and walks off.
Yeah, whoever is not
Am
there,
I-
I'll just knock on the doors if that's there.
After all, we have never been lost in.
And that's why I did the survival rolls.
Hey, you know around the place. Yeah. I'll gather everyone and we'll go down. Unless
Alright.
someone is not there.
I guess it's
Well, you wouldn't really know where. Or actually, no, you would have been told. So you would probably get John last.
Yeah.
Along with the kids.
Yeah, I'll just knock on John's door and like, brunch is ready.
Just wake up the kids unless they're already awake.
They're probably already awake. Kids wake up.
Uh,
early.
Kids wake
I-
up like, oh my god, is it 7 already? At 4 a.m.
Yeah.
The boy
Can
sleeping
confirm.
face down into the pillow. Girl's just been bored out of her mind in the corner for the last 3 hours.
it's when you get the Glock out.
I would have told her that if there's anything she needs, she can wake me up during the night.
Yeah.
I don't know if she woke me up.
Nope, she did not wake you up. Just kind of, when you wake up, just kind of pouts at you like big fucking dinner plate eyes for boring her, basically.
I didn't say that she was allowed to wake me up.
Yeah, you did. But technically, refined kid.
Oh, it would seem like it's time for
I
some
think
food.
with a trauma.
I'll wake up the boy.
Oh boy,
Kind
what's
of-
happening to the cams?
Caldian is
God.
just gonna fucking glitch.
Missing no, is
out of
that
the-
you?
He's gonna glitch into the Matrix.
What?
I think his camera died.
What?
He's just constantly agreeing with us.
Yeah.
What?
There we
Camera
go.
was just
Alright, he's
nodding
back.
up and down.
I don't know. Okay.
I'm going to bring the kids down to eat.
Yeah, we all go down.
Apparently, Lucas thought that was not nice, so he left. Like, how dare he feed the kids?
Yeah.
So, as you all go down, you walk into what seems to be a very large dining room. Multiple columns, and quite an elongated dining table, with more chairs than there are people. With the Orc Lord at the very head of the table, his wife to the right of him, and her sister to the left. And off to the side, you see, Calvin, you would notice that there are 2 men, dressed in a similar uniform to the town crier you saw before, both holding sheets of paper.
Okay.
Well, whatever you want. Food's on the table.
I talked to the people that never been here before. Enjoy yourself, guys. It's safe.
And eat as messy as you want.
As he tears up a leg.
I look at Hylia.
Just kind of.
Exact same reaction from Alina, just like cutting her like.
John is gonna be somewhere in the middle. He's not gonna just but he's fucking starving. Man's been eating rations for how a month now straight?
Yeah. There's well-cooked food, multiple types of fowl, giddy fowl, pheasant, chicken. The entire fucking list. You have a pork belly, you have steak, multiple different cuts of it, veal.
You see me get
You have
a bit from everything, and my plate is like...
Yeah, you have vegetables of all sorts, carrots, broccoli, a couple things you've never seen, mushrooms of all different kinds of colors. This is a veritable feast for all of you.
Perfect.
Mushrooms.
I can.
Trauma.
You don't eat them.
Don't eat them.
Vegetables, am I right?
Do not eat the mushrooms that Ashwin offer. That's a bad idea.
No,
Go
Ashwin
for a
always
mushroom
let
mix.
Kevin eat all the mushrooms he saw, and Kevin would just die.
Also, don't eat weird fish brought from the fish.
Because every time I described a frog being there, Kevin wanted to lick it. So, this is not my fault.
Same with mushrooms.
Especially when I make them bright yellow in color, and he's like, I'm going to lick that. I'm like, do you understand how predatory coloring works? Apparently
Why would
not.
Why would he lick the frog anyways?
Because it's a Kevin thing to do.
Yeah. As we eat, and I'm half
Weird
chewing, I'm
kink.
like, so... How's the time been here?
Terrible. Fucking bloody crime brought that in my absence.
So I'm gonna look towards the refined people, and like just I'm gonna give this fucking glance of I'm sorry. And at the same, I'm sorry. I know the feeling. Don't worry.
I don't care.
You see, as the-
I'm just mimicking whatever he does.
The white petal sister that took you to your room with the kids just kind of gives you an apologetic, like,
Yeah, I'll respond by like, yeah, apologize back.
What an apology for?
Right. Oi! You there, boys! Come on here!
it just beckons to the 2 people in the back corner as they both kind of shuffle forward a little bit nervously and also, frankly, rather confused at the whole situation. Do you want to read the first 3? Do I read the first 3? How do you want to do this?
Just go, guys, go.
You read them all last time. I got this.
But you only know the headlines. I know. Okay, you do the
Well,
headlines. I'll give
if
you
they
the
want
details.
more explanation, they can ask you.
Fine.
Fucking, this is a group
Headlines are the best
PowerPoint
part, don't you know?
presentation. This is a group PowerPoint presentation if I've ever seen one. Wait,
All right.
you want me to do that one, but I only practiced the second part.
Exactly.
Remember,
All right.
we need to press you announce a voice.
Oh,
You can't cast anything here, numbnuts.
all right. I'm going to slam the papers on the table, lose one, quickly shuffle down, pick it back up. All right. All right. Any particular order? Any particular order that I should start in, or just how I wish?
Top to bottom, it's fine.
From the bottom. All right, from the bottom. Well, let's begin. People being found dead in Dominion. City is increasing security. That's important. The Eye opens soon. Once more in Leviathan. I don't know. That's been happening more frequently, it seems. Hostilities increase in Driftwater between the Plainsfolk and those of the city. I believe that's what you just meant. Whatever. Strange phenomena scene over the Ashlands. Lightning and fire in the sky. It was really, really scary from what I've heard. New leadership in Miretown. Collusion with dragons. Fucking no idea what has to do with
down
that.
a bit.
What?
From the start,
Where?
please.
How close to
Top to bottom or bottom to top?
how
the
close
no!
how close am I to Caldian?
You are far,
Uh,
far away.
Are you?
Yes, he is.
I don't know. Am I?
He said he sits somewhere in the middle. I'm sitting at the head of the table.
When did I say that?
You did. I sit somewhere in the middle.
Sure, both of you just roll a d10, and if you guys are close enough, you're close enough. There you go. Roll a d10.
They both roll nat ones.
Well, that's the first one. Are you a wizard IRL as well? Let's see.
I'll take my fucking leave! I'll take my fucking
I
leave!
assume they're sitting right next to each other.
I'm kidding.
As Iranak, you foresee a future where Caldian and John are on opposite sides of the table, but you don't quite like that. So you snap your fingers and they're next to each other, and very confused.
Huh? What?
Like, I'm stepping on his foot as hard as I can.
Ow! What is wrong with you?
Was my news reading that bad that you had to yell? I'm sorry.
Whatever. Please.
Silence in the halls.
Please. Start
Behave,
again.
please.
Start again. Alright.
Slow
Gustav,
down.
from the bottom, because you've started from the bottom for a reason. From the bottom, slowly to the top.
Alright. I'll begin once more. People being found dead in Dominion. City is increasing security.
Yep.
Do people have like journals out right now and writing them down? I'm just gonna wait, stand there until they look at me.
Go for it.
The eye opens soon, once more in Leviathan.
Yep. Go.
Hostilities increase in Driftwater between the Plainsfolk and those of the city.
Yep.
Strange phenomena seen over the Ashlands, lightning and fire in the sky.
I'm sorry, Driftwater.
Yes, Driftwater. What's with it?
Hostility between the Plainsfolk and the...
No.
He doesn't know what Driftwater is.
What's Driftwater?
Alright.
Driftwater is, one of the religious cities by the lake.
Iranex, you've been away for quite a while.
You've made no sense.
Well, there's a large lake. Are you from here? It's a large lake and there's a town next to it known as Driftwater.
I'm going to let you continue.
Oh, now I'm just confused. Is it okay?
Ignore what he said, continue.
New leadership in Miretown, collusion with dragons. I assume the leaders had collusions with dragons. I don't know. Road to Ivyleaf from Miretown, nearly overrun by crazed creatures. And then, I believe the last one would be strange creature appeared in Seastone at night, killing a few guards. If you want specifics, you'll have to ask him. I'm Gustav.
You want specifics? You'll have to pay.
Oh, yes. Can I get paid for this as well, or do headlines not get paid?
We're doing our job.
I look at Droskar. Are they serious?
Wow. Our headlights. Yeah. This is the news,
I'm just gonna make sure that the kids are eating and feeling fine.
The children are enjoying the idiocy.
Okay, good.
They're children.
Aren't you missing a major city?
Which one?
Cindercliff.
Where would that be?
Am I missing something? On the edges of the Ashlands?
It's not on the list. And
Cindercliff? We're in Blighttown. Place is fucked. Not a smart decision to build next to an ancient red dragon. Andrea's not a big fan of the settlement, burnt it down. You alright there?
And I thought John had no charisma.
Um,
Shaking
Right.
that a little bit.
it's a bit strange to me. It was thriving the last time I was there.
It was 200 years ago.
I are that weirdo. Hey, we met. I squished you back. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. You're less threatening than some things I've seen. Quite
It's not
friendly,
a
to be honest.
challenge.
No, I'm saying you're quite friendly.
As long as I don't need to fight anything. No
No, not
reason
at
to
all.
not be friendly. Anyway, what a big bozo here means to say, and he looks rather offended at that, is that this is information that we've gathered here for your sakes. We gathered it here because you've gone for a while, and perhaps some of this might be helpful to you.
Alright. Yeah. I'll toss a sack with 10 gold inside. Give us all the news.
It's 5 gold per
I'll,
headline that you want explained.
sure. I'll just throw another sack with the rest.
Oh, fun.
I'm gonna hold out my hand to take half of it.
Fine.
Gustav is happy. He steps back.
Don't spend it all on cocaine.
That was. It was one time.
That's a joke, by the way. Please. Hey,
You got it for me.
don't talk about that with employers. Hi, Lady White Petal. Anyway, which one would you like me to start with?
Tell me about Myrtown first. The road to Myrtown and the new leadership.
Well, as far as I know, road to Myrtown, to Ivy Leaf from Myrtown. These weird shadow creatures, rotting, wolves, bears,
Yep.
all kinds of things.
I'll turn.
just-
I'll turn to Hylia and Lit. I
Oh,
see.
sure, just cut me off, I guess.
No, I didn't say anything.
You get paid extra
no,
for that?
No. I didn't say anything. I just turned to them, like seeking confirmation if it's the same.
They give you a nod. It's made the road rather impassable for most travelers.
Okay.
It's severely hampered the trade because a lot of tabaxia from Ivy Leaf and people aren't getting their shipments and people are getting mad. So, bunch of problems. As for the other one, apparently the former lord in charge of Maya Town, Guardian Onyx, been put up for colluding with Chromatic Dragon, green dragons. Not quite sure what to. Well, anyway, they say dragon, apparently large green lizard. Apparently he's colluded with them, and therefore he's been stripped of office and been put in jail. And I believe, what's the name of... Gustav, do you know the name of the person that succeeded him?
Don't tell me it's Ed Bazine.
Oh, that was his name, yes. Bazane.
Does that mean you own Chaldean money for giving you information?
No, it doesn't. I'm Dasford.
That's a good point. We would have paid him if we would have asked for it.
No, we wouldn't have. Shut up.
Oh, what? Don't we pay the people we ask for information for?
No, they give us information and we give the information and then we get the money and we give them the money. That's how this works.
That's stupid. I thought it was the other way around. Oh.
Shut up. Right. What else do you need?
Tell us, please, about the hostilities in Driftwater.
Well, not much new here. As far as kind of looks over, and you see as Andless White Metal just leans over. It's the same old news. Plainsfolk not happy. They consider the Great Lake their birthright. Driftwater considers it important for their community, their god. Oh, there's constant fighting over it, but I believe it's become worse this time.
Okay. Any information about, well, we retrieved the kids. Any escalation about that?
I don't know what kids you're talking.
I'm turning for a second to Helia.
Seeing as that happened last night. No.
Alright.
Even though Hylia did send word to Drift, and they've agreed to receive the children.
Okay.
We've been given permission. It's our teleportation circle. Capwood.
Does it mean they have want you?
Of course, most major cities do.
As I look at Undine and smile.
Rather well guarded.
Yeah.
Right, for the rest of the news. Oh, lot of fire, lightning, passerbys. Yeah, Woodborough. That place. Said they saw a lot of weird things in the sky above the Ashlands. Really scary, really spooky. We have no idea what's caused it.
I can give you information about it for 5 gold.
No. Raise the price. It's more important than that.
Yeah, it's
Right, 10
definitely.
gold. Imagine the news. You would tell other people the news about what exactly happened there.
Yeah, but we still only get 5 gold for it.
We just came
Yeah,
back
but
from-
you can sell it onto multiple people.
Yeah, but we sell it for 5 gold anyways, even though we know nothing. So it's honestly a pretty good deal.
No one cares about the Ashlands.
It's mainly just the headlines that get through all of it. You know?
If people
And
hear
there's-
Ashlands and they say, whoa.
We just
There
came
is
back
a-
from there.
Caudian, I believe there's that other creature as well that we could talk
Other
about.
creature? Give me a persuasion check.
It's very low. I probably won't make it, but sure.
Are we tag teaming
Just
them?
don't not one forward.
15.
I would say you guys are tag teaming.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
You're allowed to do it with advantage.
Oh, pug!
Oh, 15 it is!
As the two of them look at each other.
I'm not giving any of mine, so if you want to spend yours on that, that's your decision.
And I'd do it if you gave me a little.
How much?
I don't know, 2 gold from you, 3 gold from me.
How we pay half up front, and depending on how good the information is, we give more.
How do we do half of 5?
Well, we give them 3, and we give them 2 if it was actually good information.
Fine.
Are you
2 gold.
asking how
This
to
weird
halve?
creature.
Are you guys asking how to halve 5 gold?
Well, yes, we only have gold pieces. How are we supposed to have them?
To you, old man.
I'm baffled by how stupid you two are.
How would you have 5 gold?
Hey, do we have
Come here. Show me how you would have 5 gold, mister.
I would have 2 gold pieces each, and then 5 silver pieces.
We don't have silver. We only have gold here. I don't know.
Whose fault
We
is
were his, and he points to Caldian. He literally just only gave us gold. How are we supposed to have it?
Did you not carry change in
Hey,
exchange
you know,
for them?
the more I think about it, we just heard that this man is 200 years old. Isn't that
That's amazing information. I think we could tell that as a story as well.
What if we go run around and say 200-year-old man discovered?
Doesn't know about Driftwater. Something about a weird. What was it known? The Blight City?
5 gold,
I
please.
believe. Yes, I believe you're trying to
We
Take
don't
our own
discuss man who's 200 years old. God.
Fine.
Alright. I go and tell them a story about a mysterious angel-like creature that escaped from
Give me a
temple in the
performance
Ashlands.
for how captivating your performance is.
Can I help by casting lots of different magic to help tell the story?
Yes,
I thought
you-
magic can't be
you-
cast here.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
shit,
attempt to cast magic, and he attempts
I got
to
the
tell
book.
story. Both
I
of
got-
you are equally terrible at it.
I got my book. That's the most important thing.
As both of them look at each other. Well, I didn't think that was worth our gold.
Well,
That's why I didn't pay. Also, are we even allowed to tell this story? What is the point of buying this if we can tell it?
Well,
What
I thought it would
stays
be
in
fun.
these halls stays in these halls.
well, I just keep the 3 gold, I guess, if they don't give me the rest.
You got 2 gold.
Yeah, you only got
No,
2.
3. You said 3 first, and then.
Well, no, he only said 2.
I'll do 2.
We agreed on 3, but he only gave you 2 because I didn't give mine over.
I don't care.
Right,
Sure.
I'll
at
hand
the-
you 1 gold.
For
Just
the
to be-
for the other things.
Yeah.
The Eye opens Leviathan. It's this weird whirlpool that opens every now and then off the coast. Spits out all sorts of weird things. One time it spat out, I think, some sort of a magic item. Usually junk. So, it's got adventurers all up in a fuss.
Been really good for Leviathan now.
It always is. Well, people are being found dead in Dominion. Series of murders is going on. Some people speculate it has to do with the upcoming coronation. Change in leadership. It's all quite complex.
James would be all over it.
Well, that's why I'm
Mm-hmm.
bad. And as for the other one,
It's a wake up at 4 a.m. though. Every day.
yeah,
so-
I know, no worries. As for the other one, well, statement from Lord Lucian of Seastone, a couple of his guards were killed at his estate apparently, and he's quite angry about it. Passerby said they saw a strange creature. Hey, it actually sounds a bit like the creature you described.
Do you need some imagery of it?
If it's as terrible as your hand gestures,
You cannot. I mean.
Far better. Much, much better.
Prove it.
I've had 200 years to study it.
technically 2 years.
Ah, yeah, 2 years to study it. No, but I'm gonna say
We don't
200. Yeah, they don't know. 200 years to study it.
It's amazing. Prove it.
I'm just gonna. Oh, I can't even fucking cast. Like, just pull the
Nope.
book out. The book's. I'm just gonna expect it to float as it just like drops onto the table.
Yep.
I'm just. Fuck.
200
Here.
years, right?
I'm really sorry, but without particular amulets, you wouldn't be able to use magic with mana.
I guess this quill is useless as well then.
Yeah, it just kind of droops.
I can take the piss out of it and it can't hear me.
That's accusing.
Everyone else is gonna look at you like, why are you yelling at your quill?
Now
Well-
you can't do anything without me. Ha ha ha.
Well,
Ah,
you two were very kind. Thank you for the news.
Pleasure. And if you have gold and you don't know what to give it, come and give it to us. We're standing outside, usually at the center of the square.
It's rather exciting, to be honest.
I politely wait until they leave.
Yeah, they just gotta stand around for like another second or two.
Stand there for staring, just staring.
Maybe we should leave. Let's go.
Goodbye. Name's
Bye.
Gustav, by the way.
Let's go, good step.
I don't know your name.
Been friends for 2 years.
You know how bad I am with names.
I'm
For 2
Jeremy.
years, Jesus.
That's why I only do headlines. You should know this.
I'm Jeremy.
As they, whine outside.
I'm gonna forget both of their names.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Next time we're in Crossroads, I'm going to ask specifically for Gustav and Jeremy.
All right.
Oh, don't worry, I haven't written it down.
All right. Well, that's some news.
It's quite a lot to take in, I assume.
Well, it seems the world has changed quite a bit, and I probably should be heading back to where I belong. So,
Well, you're not listening. Dominion is currently under lockdown.
He has his badge. If you want to get in, I don't know. But maybe it can wait, Iranex,
It's true.
until things come down. You have been away for 200 years. It might be dangerous to go alone, and we
Take
cannot
this.
join with you.
So, any potential creatures that could help with Ordina's curse?
wait, she has a curse. I keep telling you I can remove curses.
It's not that
It's not a curse on her.
easy, I guess.
Okay.
Me can try, but not in here.
Yes, it seems this is not a place for.
Will removing the
Powerful
curse from
votes.
you and Dina remove it from the rest of your family? Probably not.
It's one of those curses.
I don't know. I assume it won't.
No, if it's a family thing,
It's
there may be someone there, but you're saying no one's allowed into Dominion at the moment. Also, I don't know if they're
It's
still
not that
alive.
no one is allowed in. And it's more... You'd have to be someone to Dominion, if that makes sense.
Someone with stature.
Well, Iranex
Backing,
and Arthur.
stature. I mean, if you are originally a resident of Dominion, then shouldn't be too much of an issue to get in.
so.
We can try, Mondina. That is, if they're still alive. They were quite old as it was when I was there.
Lady
I don't think she understood what you were saying.
Oh,
Don't
you
nod!
cut out for
Don't
me?
nod!
No, I was like, no, I nodded to you. I was like, I said what? Because he cut out like 4 or 5 times for me.
Then
So I was
repeat
like,
it, please.
this
Yeah,
is
try to-
no. I thought you were. To me, it looked like you were just nodding along with what I was saying. I was like,
No, I was like,
what bit did it cut out at?
everything basically besides the we can try. I was like, you talking to me? Odina?
Yes, we can try talking to someone in Dominion. Someone who may know how to cure your issue. But they based on how long it's been. It may be a stretch at best to if they're even alive anymore.
What are you thinking of?
Are you asking me in or out of character?
From and the White Petals.
Okay, I am thinking of the Arc. It'd be Arc Enchanter. I wouldn't know his name though. I just know of him.
Sad, otherwise you could have
You
ripped
know
the
of
map
one
off
from 200
body.
years ago.
Yes, but I also know that there's every magic thing has an
No.
arc.
Arc Enchanter. It's not an elf.
It's not an elf. It's a different person.
The previous Arc Enchanter wasn't.
Yeah.
So the odds of them having survived till now.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying. But there are others. I assume. I assume in 200 years magic hasn't had some downfall.
No, not particular.
They have replaced the archmages, I assume.
No, there are still 3 Archmages that are responsible for the Tower of Wisdom. We have the Arc Diviner, Elduin Gildren. We have the Dragon Blood Sorcerer, Tastor Sheldonari, and we have the Arc Evoker, Shen Baldric.
Can I have the other 2 names, please, in chat?
Yes, I will put it in chat. This is the second one wasn't a
Yeah, Dragon Sorcerer.
Yeah, Dragon Blood Sorcerer.
Yeah, they're not a wizard.
That's the sorcerer, and
Yeah.
this is the evoker. Those are the 3 that make up the
Adonari and
current group.
Oh Jesus, getting lit.
Oh yeah, we should probably wrap up soon. Give me 5 minutes more.
Don't worry too much.
As far as I know, there is an Arc Enchantress as well as a Arc Illusionist, but they are around the tower much. I don't get to correspond.
And then you said Arc Illusionist.
And Arc Enchantress.
Yeah. May I know their names?
I don't know their names myself.
Okay. They're probably not the same ones then.
Both of them are relative.
Would I know the other 2, or are they new as well?
Both of them are new to you.
Okay.
The previous previous leader of the Tower of Wisdom was a blade singer.
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty much time for you to decide what. Willing to let you go to Driftwater. Returning the children. If you wish to go to Dominion, I'm sure we could offer passage under our.
You are getting interrupted.
Yeah, you
Oh,
keep
am I?
going out. Yeah.
I should. How much of it is that interrupt?
It's like ends of words or ends of sentences.
But you got the general gist of it, right?
They missed passage under our name, basically.
Okay. Yeah. Basically, you're being offered passage under the White Petal name.
Yeah, I was gonna say all we heard was we were offered passage. That's it. But you were still talking.
Well, I believe return the children is the thing to do, and some answers might be uncovered in Driftwater for Undina. I don't know if you wanna go back to Dominion, Iranex and Arthur.
What direction is Driftwater?
The big body of water west from Dominion.
Slightly southwest.
So we should be heading that way anyway. I might as well at least join you for that.
Will we be allowed to travel with the circle?
We've been given permission from Driftwater just once. Allow you to teleport there, the circle.
Undina? Maybe you wanted to ask something. You are the one that cast those after all.
Yeah, 3 heads just gonna move and look at you.
Crippling anxiety.
Oh, speak up, girl.
Do you need my help, Undina?
Mm.
Let her speak for herself.
No.
I know you want help, Undina, but you are strong. Come on. You can do this.
Woman's got a mouth, you can use it.
Just use your words and full sentence.
Completely oblivious to what that sounded like.
Yeah.
Listen. I don't want to be like this person, but I already forgot and I didn't take notes.
What?
That is not what he was asking, I don't think.
Oh,
Well,
the character I said I already forgot.
Robin. If she doesn't know what, then you don't bring it up. She'll figure it out by next session, maybe.
Go ahead.
Right.
We talked about it last night.
I would like to say we'll call the session here. Because first of all, I feel really bad for keeping Martin up 15 minutes past when he's at latest.
And it's a decision that James should.
Second of all, I don't think this decision is happening anytime this session or
No.
possibly
No,
even next
definitely
session.
not. No.
I think, but think about it. I want you guys to think about. I mean,
Quick
more
question.
characters would want to do basically.
Quick question before